Hello. I think there's something deeper going on. And I think the Glazers don't want to sell. There's something very fishy about all of this, the way this is working out. And I'm going to discuss this. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Hope you are all feeling good. I know my favorite team, Brazil, just won, but something is not right. What's going on? Something about this whole Glazers wanting to sell, it's not sitting right with me. There's certain patterns of information that we are not stitching. We're not adding the 2 plus 2. What we're doing is we're saying information there, we're seeing information there, we've seen something there, we've heard something there, and we're just taking it. We must get a whiteboard and align everything and then go from there. We need to make a flow chart and then understand what is going on. We can't just be saying based on what we have heard. Every time we hear something, we go boom straight to it. There's something going on. And I want to break this down with you all today. I want to break this down as much as I can. The thing is, I will try and break this down as much as I can. So let's start off with this. First thing first, actually. First thing first. I want everybody to comment down below and let me know, have you actually believed that this is the time? Have you actually, even if you don't comment, let me get the poll. I'll get the poll going. Do you actually believe they're going to sell, right? Do you actually believe the Glazers are ready and wanting to sell? Yes, no. Okay. Ask the community. Have a vote. Make sure everybody watching the stream drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video whilst you're here. But there's a lot of things I wanna break down with you all. Let's get the vote going. Let's see what people have to say, and then we'll deep dive. But I think there's something dodgy going on here. Something very fishy going on. Because not randomly are you telling me that they have come out and said that they wanna uh, um they want to sell the club. I've got lots of bits of information that I'm bringing up bit by bit. And there's numerous windows that I need to share with you. So do bear with me. But I will get there. United falling on the pitch for 10 years. Super League failing. Chelsea sale. Liverpool selling. Glazers decided to sell. It's not as simple as that. We're not selling a mobile phone here. We're not selling a house. This is a billion. Do you know how many zeros is in a billion? It's never been official. But how many times does a house go on a market and then come back off? All the time. Last time I checked, all the time. Things go up for sale and come back down all the time. There is something here that it just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me. Why would they do this all of a sudden? All of a sudden, when they've just gone and brought a new manager, when they've just spent 200 odd million. Why would they do it right in this moment? It doesn't add up. Like, the thing is, make it make sense, right? How about in your head, just make it make sense. All of a sudden, random. So such a random thing. Such a random thing. 4 months after employing one of the best managers you could employ in the market, you say you want to let it go. Add it all. Yes, they will sell. Who is stupid enough to give them money for nothing back, as in B share? They won't out, but reckon Joel still wants a share. Bro, who puts out that statement if it's not for sale? As you said, it's billions. Once you do it, it's done. Nope. Nope. I think there's some sort of market manipulation, something going on. It is not simple. When you're dealing with billions, things are not simple. Things are not simple. Numerous occasions, it has happened where people say they want to sell a company, $1 billion company, and then they pull the plug. Pull the plug is that's where it comes from, right? Pull the plug. People have pulled the plug all the time. Liverpool have said they want to sell. Who has come forward? Which cleaner, takeaway, restaurant, clothing brand, who's come forward to buy Liverpool? And Liverpool's up for sale. Champions League winner, Premier League winner. I don't think anybody's come forward to sell, to buy. Sorry, I don't think. Okay, let's start off with piece at a time. What has been Man United's share price in the last 1 year? Anybody know? In the last year, Man United's share price. What's been its highest? What's been its lowest? When it was its lowest, what was going on? Because when it was its lowest, we all said that the Glazers are upset. They're upset. They're upset. They're not happy. They don't want to spend. Share price is down. They bought 200 million. What happened? Since its lowest, what has happened? Man United's share price in the last 1 year, since this time last year to as of today, right? So since November 2021 till November 2022, the lowest it was in July. Was in June, July. What was going on in June, July? What was going on? What was the talk in June, July? One second. In June and July, Ronaldo wanted to leave. Man United's share price was the lowest when Ronaldo wanted to leave. It's in front of you. This is information that's in front of you. Manchester United share price was the lowest when Ronaldo wants to leave. I got to. I'm not gonna sit here and just ride the wave. I'm not a sheep. I'm sorry. This is uncomfortable conversation. This is conspiracy thoughts. That's what it is. That's what I'm about. I'm about breaking and going dark with it because I don't know if please, man, like football for me isn't just on surface level. You have to think these guys are suit and tied up, working with billions. They are not going to be so come on now. It's not going to be as simple as, oh, we saw an article and that's what it is. Come on now. Let's be on. Man United's share price was the lowest when Ronaldo was wanting to leave. But then Man United's share price has been the highest when Ronaldo actually left. Why? Anybody thought that? How come the biggest selling athlete in football leaving your club makes your club's valuation in the market go up? How come? Can anybody answer that? How come Man United's share price rocketed to 16 cents? $16, sorry, $16. Well, I tell a lie, $18. $18 fucking dollar. When Ronaldo wanted to leave, Man United's share price was $10 to the share. 10. Now Man United's share price is 18. 18. I don't think there's something going on here. Okay. It will come back down. But why did it go up? Why does it go up? Okay, so now I'm gonna bring up Man United's share price. Ronaldo time, June, when the window opened. Ronaldo wanted to leave, share price crashed. Ronaldo wanted to leave, share price crashed. Ronaldo wanted to leave, share price crashed. Ronaldo wanted to leave, share price is still down. $11, $10. Lowest it's been to the year. To the year, it's been lowest. The day Ronaldo's interview comes out, which is 16th, it's at $12, which is just shy of $1, $1.50 from when Ronaldo wanted to leave in July compared to when Ronaldo's interview came out. It's been $1 difference. And then when Ronaldo's interview after that, when the actual announcement was made, the share price went rocketing. Announcement was made on the 22nd. On the 23rd, share price went to $18. On the 22nd was $13. Look at the difference. Right, okay. What time did Ronaldo's announcement come out? Anybody know the time? What time did Ronaldo's interview that Ronaldo is not going to be here? That information came out. Does anybody know the time? $5:30. 5:30. What time does the market close? Anybody know the time? What time does UK market close? The stock market is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 12 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Greenwich time. The London Stock Exchange closes for lunch. The London Stock Exchange is open. Okay. Well, the London Man United stock is calculated in pounds, but then Man United dividends is paid in dollars. So we'll just go off the UK stock market. The UK stock market closes at 4:30. The London stock market is open for 8 hours and 28 minutes per day, and it closes at 4:30 p.m. The announcement was made at 5:30 p.m. Exactly an hour after exactly an hour after stock market closed. What time did Manchester United release that they want to sell the club? Okay. What time? Same day. 4 hours later. 4 hours later. Exact same day, 4 hours later. Why? And then the next day, when the stock market opened, up goes the stock price. How come releasing a hundred and okay, good, 6 p.m. right? Is in the USA now. What time is in the USA? What time is in New York now? Let's see. So New York is 7 o'clock. What time is midnight? So it's 7 o'clock, right? PM. What time is it? So if the news was announced at 9:30 UK time, it would have been 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 hours back. Go 5 hours back. What time does the New York Stock Exchange close? What time does the New York Stock Exchange close? 4 p.m. Motherfuckers! They released this news half an hour after the New York Stock Exchange closed. Have you understood what I've just fucking done? I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm trying to fucking say to you lot? Why would they waited 1 hour after the UK market closed to say that Ronaldo's left, and they waited 1 hour, I'm getting 1 hour, half an hour, after the US market closed to say that they're selling. Only for the stock price to go up the next day. I told you the New York Stock, they announced, this announcement came. Okay, so you say because of market rules. Cool. Let's go with that theory, because of market rules. But it isn't. It isn't. Businesses go up for sale at midday. Midday. Stocks are being exchanged midday. Okay, the stock price will always go up because of sale news. Okay. Hold on then. Hold on then. You say the stock price will always go up when it's the sale news, right? So, Richard Arnold pub video came up in 5 months ago. Richard Arnold's pub video was released 5 months ago. What was Manchester United's stock price 5 months ago? Did it go up? Did it go down? What happened then? Because Richard Arnold, what did he say in that pub announcement? He said they're looking for investment. It's in front of you. Let's go and get Man United share price 5 months, 6 months, right? And the video, Richard Arnold coming out video, was 5 months ago. So what are we in? July, August, September, October, November, June. So it came out in June. Let's say June-ish. So what was the stock price around June-ish time? June, there. Went up, what is it? $1 in June. But what date did the stock come? Did the news come out? It's hard to believe Richard Arnold's 19th of June. 18 new Man United meets disgruntled fan. 18th of June. 18th of June. 18th of June. Yeah. So it came out on the 18th of June. 18th of June. 17th of June. There you go. Then you have a bit of a hike, as you said. Hike. The price goes up when sale news comes out, which is true. Which is true. And he said he wants investors. And that wasn't a sale thing. That was just him saying, I want investors, right? And boom, look, it went up by a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Well, then if that's the case, right? When did Jim Ratcliffe talk to the Glazers? Jim Ratcliffe says Glazers don't want to sell, right? When did that news come out? Remember that article? It was 11th of October, right? 11th of October. What was the share price on 11th of October? October. There you go. They don't want to sell. It dropped a little bit. Dropped like half, 50 cents, whatever you want to call it, 60 cents, whatever. And then it remained. It came down, went back up to the same price, stayed in the same price, up and down, same. But why is it that when Ronaldo wanted to leave, it was the lowest that it's ever been, and when Ronaldo actually left, it's the highest that it's ever been? And they released the statement on the same day. Why would Man United release the statement on the same day? Make someone explain to me. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. Why would Manchester United release a statement on the same day that their biggest player, who has sold the most shirts in the history of football, leave the club? Why would they do it on the same day? It's to counteract the negative press from Ronaldo. You're good. You're thinking in the right direction. You're thinking in the right direction. Is to counteract the negative press from the media. But your club going up for sale, negative press for media. Hashtag Man United starts trending. Nobody trends the Glazers out, by the way. Man United is trending. In a World Cup, Manchester United is trending. Out of everywhere. Out of all things, Manchester United is trending. Everybody is linked now. Apparently so. Anybody who posts an article or gets half the news, yeah? Just half the news that someone is interested, half the news, they will sell it. They will get clicks. But this is my problem here. This is what I really don't understand. Ronaldo is the biggest price shifter of a company in the world. Biggest. Because last time Ronaldo moved a Coca-Cola glass from here to there, Coca-Cola nearly fucking lost 4 billion from the market. Nearly. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's dividends month. In literally a month and a half, it's dividends month. Dividends get paid in dollars. What is the price of GBP to dollar right now? Anybody know? Since the last 6 months, GBP to dollar has been really bad. It's been really bad, but it's starting to slowly go back to where it was in the 6 months ago. 6 months ago. It's still not as high as this time last year. This time last year, GBP was 1.3. Now it's at 1.2. But if the share price is up and GBP is up, they're going to make more money out of the dividends, no? They're going to get more value for their dividends. It's at 1.2. It was at 1.3. But with GBP, it goes to 1.3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like this, you know? Everything it counts. Ronaldo news would have tanked the stock, but announcing publicly that they're considering sale will counteract that and overtake that. Well, guess what? Hi, Ganso, my media person. I'm Mr. Glazer. You're my PR. So Ronaldo's leaving. How do we best tackle this? Well, I have a solution. The solution is, hi, Mr. Glazer, because Ronaldo news would have tanked the stock, but announcing publicly that they are considering a sale will counteract that. You should announce it. Well, should I announce that I'm selling? No. Announce that you are considering. You are considering. Because again, last time I checked, someone who places a bid has to adhere to the bid. But someone who is selling does not have to actually sell. I can change my mind, you know. I can turn around and say, I have changed my mind. I don't want to sell anymore. I don't want to sell anymore. I'm okay. I don't want to sell. What are you going to do? You can't force me to sell. The announcement, the timing, the share price going up, it's all fishy, man. Because they had ample chances to announce that they want to sell. Ample. They could have done it in the summer. If I'm overthinking all this, then I don't think you guys watch financial movies, financial documentaries. You think it's just, hi, I want to buy some stocks. Yeah, that'll be 2 billion, please. Here you go. Here's 2 billion. Thank you very much. Now you have 10 stocks. You think that's how the world works? You're not allowed to do manipulation. Like, this is what I mean. Do you think markets don't get manipulated? Markets get manipulated on a daily basis. On a daily basis. And it's not market manipulation if I turn around and say, I want to sell, but I don't sell. What you going to do? It's called loophole. It's not called illegal. It's a loophole. It's a loophole. Glazers wanting to sell. Do you want me to go and get articles? Okay, let's see this then. Okay. How many times Glazers selling articles have been coming out? Let's see. Well, okay, articles and coming on the website is two different things, but they haven't said we want to sell. So legally, they haven't said we want to sell. They said consideration. Do you think these guys, do you really think they just type something up on Microsoft Word and paste it on there? I don't have to be American. What's American got to do with any of this? There's nothing to, Americans got nothing to do with this. And do you not think people manipulate markets? Like you lot are, it's a loophole. They haven't said they want to sell. The crazy thing is they haven't said. Where's the sale bit? The board will consider. They will consider. Do you not think the wording? Do you not take the wording serious, or do you think the wording is a joke? As part of this process, the board will consider all strategic alternatives, including new investment into the club, a sale, or other transactions. Any other transactions. We will consider it. We will consider it. Let's say now I own this property, this place that I'm in, my studio. I own it. And I turn around and say, I'm considering selling it. I say it to you lot. There's about nearly 30 people in the stream. 30 of you now start saying Faza Studio is up for sale. Well, it's not though. I've just said I'm considering. I just said I'm considering. It's nothing to do with selling. I've never said I want to sell. I've just said I'm considering. Maybe, times are tough. Electric prices up. Maybe I don't want to do this anymore. The equipment and everything, yada yada yada. Maybe this will include assessment of several initiatives to strengthen the club, including stadium infrastructure and redevelopment, and expansion of the club's commercial on a global scale. Each context of enhancing the long-term success of the club's men, women, blah 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 blah, and the benefits of fans and stakeholders. They will assess everything, basically. In all of these options, new investment, a sale, or other transactions, we will consider all of these things. We will consider an infrastructure redevelopment. We will consider expansion of the club's commercial stuff on a worldwide scale, because we are a worldwide club. We will also consider long-term success for men's, women's, and academy teams, and bring some benefits to the fans and other stakeholders for each of these options. One's an investment, one's a sale, one's a partnership. And if I'm a newspaper article company, I'll just be plastering any source saying, yeah, a Qatari is interested. Well, let me write up an article because that's going to get clicks. Well, Apple have showed interest. Right. Okay. Let me just write up an article that's going to get clicks. Well, Amazon and Facebook are in they just raised an eyebrow. Well, let me write up an article that's going to get clicks. It's basically the transfer market. But when it comes to it, it's a sales situation. Man United club. Transfer market, transfer window, when everybody's like, yeah, link to this, link to that, link to 156 players. But we signed 6 of them. But link to 100 more. Link to 150 more, but we only signed 6 of them. Now we linked with Zara, we linked with Mukesh Ambani, we linked with Dubai, Qatar, Saudi, we linked with America, we linked with everyone. Linked with everyone. It's very weird why it's happening, and it's not illegal. How do you know the law? The thing is, how do you lot know the law? They don't have to do it. On what basis do they have to do it? On what basis? Why do they have to sell? Who said to them? Is there sanction? There's no sanction. Who said they're going to spend £1 billion? When did someone ever say that Man United the Glazers want to spend £1 billion? Man United have money for a striker. They just saved 16 million from Ronaldo's wages. That's fine. They'll go get you a striker. They might even get you a right back. But when did the Glazers say they have to sell? Who told the Glazers they have to sell? On what piece of document does it say that legally the Glazers have to sell? They legally have to tell NYC they have to sell, that they want to sell. Have they done it? Have they told NYC that they want to sell? Is there anything that you lot can show me? I want to know. I don't know. I want to know if there is anything out there that says Glazers have to sell. I don't know. I can't see anything. If you do, please send a link. I would love to read it. I would love to read it. Everybody's talking about selling. One of the options is selling, but I don't think I don't think they want to sell. Arnold said it. He's gonna go look for investments. There's something come out from United Faithful. Actually, let me see this. Let me see this video. I've not played this video actually. Avram Glazer interview. Let me bring this up. This Avram Glazer interview. Where is it? There. Apparently, Avram Glazer made a few comments. I've not even seen this. United Faithfuls. There you go.
So why is now
To put my thingy up. Sound.
the right time to sell Manchester United?
Hi. Well, as we announced yesterday, the board went through a process and it's decided it's going to look at different strategic alternatives, and that's what we're doing. So,
Manchester United.
hi. Well, as we announced yesterday, the board went through a process and it's decided it's going to look at different strategic alternatives, and that's what we're doing. So,
United fans say that you should have sold the club years ago.
well, once again, we've gone through a process. We're going to look at all different strategic alternatives, and we'll see where that leads us. So I appreciate you talking to me tonight, and I'm going to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Cristiano Ronaldo says that you don't care about the club, and thousands of United fans agree with him. Why should they be wrong?
Well, I'll tell you about Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a great Manchester United player. I appreciate everything he's done for the club, and I wish him the best luck in the future. Thanks very much.
Why did he have to leave the club? Why did he have to leave the club?
He ain't really he ain't really said much. Same thing that's plastered on the website. Said the same thing that's plastered on the website. One second. Wait, I'll find you the law. Is there a law on considering? I want to know if there's a law on considering. Yeah, but who said Glazers want to sort anything out? The Glazers want to spend £1 billion on the stadium. When did they got someone in to do an assessment? Remember that? Remember the assessment that they brought people to do? They brought people to do an assessment. Have you found out what's the result of that assessment? Anybody know the cost of the assessment now going forward, what they want to do, the plan? Has the assessment period finished? Anyone know that? I'm asking. Someone explain. Read the second paragraph of what? The Glazers can't lie on share market because it's a crime. They ain't lied on anything. I don't understand. You guys are looking at things such surface value. Such surface value because we want the Glazers out so much that whatever comes out, we will take it. And now I'm overthinking. Okay, I ask questions, so I'm overthinking. Because I ask questions, I'm overthinking. Because I'm asking questions, I'm overthinking. Is there a law? Has anybody seen anything? Do you know if any company's gone to the NYC and said Man United want to sell? Please. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open the lineup to everyone today. I'm gonna open the lineup to everyone because I want to talk to everyone. What's going on here? What do you know that you can teach me that I don't know? Please, I want to be educated today. Come and educate me as to what factual evidence there is to say that Man United is up for sale. Where is this factual? Because I'm going to actually go and check how it works with the New York Stock Exchange. So, selling on selling, 1 second. Let's go get it. If you right, let's see. Regulation page. Compliance on NYC's timely disclosure policy is separated, required if 7 to 4 p.m. Listed companies are required to call the NEC Market Watch and proxy compliance team at least 10 minutes in advance of insurance and a copy of press release to New York Stock Alerts at nyc.com. Listing additional shares. Guidance. Where's the sale? Amendment timely alert policy. Someone go and find this. It's like the policy on the New York Stock Exchange selling, because I'm going deep. I'm going deep. You lot want to know, and so do I, because to you lot they're selling. Okay, well they're selling how? I want to know as much information as I can. It's my club. I support my club. I love my club, and I want to find out every fucking nook and cranny of information that I can. Where does it say that they want to sell? Closed-end funds, foreign private issuers, domestic CEO certificates, special entities, listing additional shares, guidance, listed company compliance guidance memo. Let's look at that. And then dividend notification, note that dividend FC. Timely alert, amendment to timely guidance regarding changes to date of an issue, requirement for interim reporting, late filler rule, stockholder approval, voting rights, corporate government standards. We need someone who works in the New York Stock Exchange, man. Really and truly, we need someone who works in the New York Stock Exchange. Does anyone know anyone who works in there? That would be sick. Does anyone actually know who works in there? Changes, annual meeting, record date, change in executive officers, transaction requirement supplement, related party transactions. That's, what it is you're right. They do have to let them know that they want to sell, but have they is the question. Have they? Because consideration isn't a notification. That's all I'm saying, man. Consideration isn't a notification. Faz just seen the Elon Musk thing. What happened to him on Twitter buying? What do you mean? Do elaborate, please. Do elaborate, bro. It's true what you're saying, but you can't just say we're not selling now. You need to understand what I'm saying. You need to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think there's something going on. So that's all I'm saying. I think there's something going on, and I'm raising my eyebrow. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Lucky Singh says, big up Lucky Singh. I don't think I've seen you on my channel before. Says Avram and Joel, I will take your money in. Big up to Ganso and Omo as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. 1 second. Let me actually just get my headphones up so I can hear you guys as well. Give me a second. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Is it echoing for anyone?
No.
no.
Hold on, guys. Sorry. Give me a moment. Audio. Yeah, it's okay now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you as well. But yeah. Let's talk, everyone. What's everyone thinking? I mean, we'll start off with you, Ganso.
Well, first of all, I sent you a thing in the group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me go and look at our members group chat. Bear with me. Okay, cool. In the SEC's words, market manipulation is when someone artificially affects the supply or demand for a security, for example, causing stock prices to rise or to fall dramatically. Market manipulation may involve techniques that include spreading false news or misleading information about a company, engaging in a series of transactions to make a security appear more actively traded, or rigging quotes, prices, or trades to make it look like there is more or less demand for a security than there is the case, which is very perfectly put. And I believe you, because I know that's right. But the thing is, they haven't said they want to sell. They said they're considering.
No, but I'm not an expert, so like I can't say I know for 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure once you put out a statement like how they did, and you say considering blah 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 blah, you can't like obviously like you can change your mind, but I think it's more complicated than just saying, "Oh, we changed our mind, we're not considering it anymore, it's over." I think the paperwork and like what you can actually do is very specific. And the other thing what was I going to say? Oh, the other thing I was going to say in that quote, it also says affecting the price dramatically. And what this news has done, it has directly affected the price of this to go to $18, which it hasn't been in a long time. So I think like
Yeah, it has never been $18 in the last year. So all of a sudden, why now? And the thing is, they might not have actually manipulated the market, but they can play around loopholes.
No,
They can. People do.
that is still manipulating the market. The same thing
Yeah,
with
but
Elon
loop-
Musk. When he said he wanted to buy
the Elon Musk
Twitter.
thing, he actually said, right? He blatantly said that he wants to buy Twitter.
They're manipulating the market.
yeah. And
Right?
that's why he's forced into buying it because
And
he said
he got-
the offer and he can't rescind it.
Yeah.
I mean, he went out and said on
so the
Twitter.
person, okay, so the person
The
who
laws are
sends
crazy,
the bid,
bro.
did I not say this? I mean, I said this. The person who sends the bid has to adhere to it, but the person who receives the bid does not have to adhere to it. Do you understand
I
what I'm
don't-
trying to say?
I don't think it's as simple as that. Like, I understand what you're saying, and it's a good convo to have, but I don't think it's as simple as you can say, I'm considering selling, I'm not considering selling anymore. I think when
It
you put
is.
out these statements, it's more complicated.
Okay, so what is that complexity? That's what I want to learn. I am here, so
I don't
someone
even
can
know.
teach me. That's what I'm saying. I want
I
to
just-
learn.
At the end of the day, they could say, Maxi and I could say, okay, they could say, oh, we are selling, but actually lie and not sell. They're gonna get fined. They're gonna get
It'll get-
fined even as more
be
as their
bad.
dividend is collecting. That's the end of the day. They might have to just pay that 16 million Ronaldo fee as their fine at the end of the week, at the end of the day.
Do you know how much money they've just made from the stock price going to $18?
They made enough.
A lot of money.
That's one stock I'm not touching.
They made a lot of money.
And it's gonna drop down probably by the next year or so. You will see if there's no if nobody's actually gonna if they don't sell. I think they're actually looking for a partnership the way it's looking right now.
I think that's their ideal one. I think they want to keep control of the power, but get investment. But this is why I think they will sell, because I don't think anyone is willing to invest hundreds of millions or billions at the current stage of Man United without
Yes.
getting power.
Oh, Mr. Structure was big up, Mr. I literally hit send and it came through. I literally just pressed send to Mr. Structure to come through because I want Mr. Structure as well to come in on this, man. Thank you for joining, Mr. Structure. I appreciate you for joining.
Pick up.
I've been avoiding Mr. Structure because he's gonna say Glazers out.
How are you doing? Why are you upset?
I'm upset.
What?
Nobody's upset. Nobody's upset. Yo,
Yes, you are. You're
Listen.
upset that Brazil are looking like they're gonna win the World Cup. That's
nah,
why you're
it's not
upset.
that. It's nothing to
You're
do with
upset. You're
nothing
upset
to
that
do with that,
Fidget
man.
Spinner are gonna win the World Cup. Fidget Spinner FC.
Nah. It's nothing to do with that. You know what it's to do with? It's to do with this, like your generation and the overhyping of Neymar. Neymar peaked. Neymar peaked at Barcelona. He peaked at Barcelona, bro. And then he went to a farmer's league. And
Okay, I agree. He did really well at Barca, but he's still
Yeah.
an amazing player.
No,
Amazing player.
Listen, he peaked at Barcelona, and he went to a farmers league where they let him hug the ball. And now, when he plays for Brazil, you tell me the last time he played, he was man of the match for Brazil.
But he's been good in UCL.
I'm not asking about the UCL. I'm
don't
talking
know.
about
Yes, you are, because you hate the Europa, so you definitely asked
Yeah.
about the UCL.
No, in a Brazilian shirt. When was the last time? When was the last time Neymar
Yes.
won a semi-final in even the Champions League? Or when's the last time he won a quarter-final all by himself? When? No, exactly. So you guys, he's not even
Yeah,
good
but
enough
he's
to lace
all we
Ronaldo's feet.
have.
Forget about
Yeah,
the other
but
two
you hyped up
guys. Forget about
R9.
the other two guys.
You guys hype up R9 all the time, which is fair because R9 was fantastic.
R9 was incredible. R9.
So let us
Neymar,
have our Nathan.
listen, Neymar and R9 are in two different universes, not even planets.
Are people saying that
And,
though?
and they're
I
not
haven't
in
heard
the
anyone
same
say
time
that.
as well, by the way. They're not in the same time. They're in different eras. So let us enjoy our era. It's like me now. It's like me going to my kids and saying, well, for example, Garnacho, when Garnacho becomes 26, 27, and me telling them Garnacho isn't a star boy. You didn't see Ronaldo in his prime. You didn't see Neymar in his prime.
It's not about that. It's not about that. For Brazil, he hugs the ball, he makes it about himself, and he drops so deep, and then they all just wait for him to pass him the ball, and he doesn't do anything other than get fouled, roll around. Nah, mate. Rivaldo,
He draws
Ronaldinho.
foul like Martial draws fouls.
Listen, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, they're great, man. They're great.
I was still having breast milk back then, Mr. Structure. Please. I was still, what can I do now? I have this and I can only enjoy what I have, no?
Listen, breast milk's available in certain shops, mate. Some different countries. So you can still get some.
You are like me now. You think the Glazers aren't selling.
I don't believe it. I have to see it to believe it, bro.
All my chat, everybody in the chat is saying that they are selling, and they don't believe that conspiracy. Or I won't even say conspiracy, but my theory is, Mr. Structure. Why did they announce the Ronaldo news and the sale news on the same fucking night? And
because
also,
to get
Mr.
the shares
Structure,
up, to get the share price up.
If you don't know, the Ronaldo news came out 1 hour after the UK stock market closed, and it came out 1 hour. The sale announcement came 1 hour after the US market closed, and then less than 24 hours later, the Man United stock price was the highest it has ever been in the last 12 months. 12 months.
Last time I checked, it was up by 44 points.
Also, Mr. Structure, to make things even, I'm giving factual information, by the way. This is all, I can bring it up right now if you want. I've got it on my screen. The lowest, Manchester United's lowest share price was in June/July, the saga where Ronaldo wanted to leave. That's when it was the lowest. So how come when Ronaldo leaves, it goes up to the highest? It doesn't make sense. Please make it. Someone explain it. Why?
Market manipulation.
How?
Market manipulation.
But it's illegal. They're saying it's illegal. They can't do it.
It's not illegal when they can come out and say they're looking for investment. If they don't get the investment, they don't get the investment. They're not broken any law. They've not broken.
Okay, Mr. Structure.
Listen, they've not agreed to sell the football club. That's another statement when they go, we're agreeing to sell the football. At the moment, they said they're looking to raise revenue, that they're looking for an investment. So if the investment doesn't come through, that don't mean that they're breaking any rules.
Mr. Structure, if I tell you now, my name is Faz, and this studio of mine, I am thinking, you know what, Mr. Structure, YouTube is not for me. I'm not feeling well. You know, maybe I might sleep on it and see if I want to sell it. Does that mean I want to sell it?
No.
What does that mean?
That means in your head, you're thinking about it, maybe.
I'm thinking, okay, let's say, Mr. Structure, me and you, let's sit down and let's price all of my chairs, all of my Luke Shaw shirt, signed shirt and everything, and price everything up. Does that mean I want to sell?
No.
So why is everybody saying we want to sell?
Well, people are getting a bit too giddy, isn't it? That's why.
Now, okay, Mr. Structure, if let's say one of the chat members rings you and says, Mr. Structure, I heard Faz wants to price up his chair and his shirts. And then another chat member who's an article writer hears about that conversation, writes an article. Now he's interested. Now Apple are interested. Now Amazon is interested. Now Facebook is interested. Now fucking everybody's interested. Everybody's interested in me. But I didn't say to you I want to sell. I said I just want to price things up.
To me, the statement was about so that the share price didn't drop too badly after Ronaldo. That was a strategic way of doing it.
But is that legal? These lot are saying that.
When Ronaldo interview came out, the share dropped a little bit. So when he left, it was going to drop even further. At the end of the day, it's simple. These people have got PR teams around them. They're not monks. They're billionaires for a reason, and they know how to play these games on the market. At the end of the day, they said they're looking for investment. They did not say the word sell. They did get the Rainey Group involved. The Rainey Group were the group that made sure that helped to facilitate the sale of Chelsea. Yes, I agree.
This person, Walia, is the same person that says they have to sell fully or partially, but they have to do it. And then this is the same person that's now saying in the comment section, where's the comment? The same person that's saying, because you are not manipulating the market, you're not breaking the law. I don't get it with this fan base. We get Mr. Why do we get so excited when anything to do with Glazers come out? Why don't we think logical? Why don't we sit back and actually think about this?
For me, somebody who's been in the battle for a long, long time, for 17 years. I'm not bought a shirt, by the way, in 17 years. I've never entered a foot into the store in 17 years. So somebody like me, I have to see it to believe it, Bas.
I have to too. I swear to God, I have to too. You know me, innit? Of course, Giddy FC. When it's Apple, I have to get excited because it's Apple. You know, Apple FC, iMac FC, all of that.
Why would you want Apple to buy us, by the way? Because they've got shareholders and board members. Let me finish. They've got shareholders and board members, and every time they have to buy a player, they have to get that passed by the board and the shareholders.
Yeah, but the board can also be put together for the benefit of the club as well. It could be put together for the benefit of the club. The board, all places, big businesses have boards. There has to be a board.
I understand that, but what I'm saying to you is that they don't. Man United needs somebody that's going to put in the 10 billion straight away.
Easy. That's easy.
Listen, 6 million to buy, 2 million for the new stadium, new training ground.
Who says we want a new stadium? Who, like, not we? I'm saying, who says the Glazers want to include the new stadium stuff? What if I am Mr. Whatever? I want to come in, buy the club, and not do a stadium. Then what? What are you gonna do about it?
Well,
you're gonna sing Faz out. You're gonna say Faz out.
No, but if the state, you would make more money if the stadium was the state of the art, and you made more boxes. You made 100 South theatre, like 100 or 95.
Sure. Pay the debt, by the way. I have to pay the debt.
Yeah, all of these different things. Now, there's two ways where they can include the price into the debt, or imagine you sell your house, Raz, yeah. Let's say you sell your house, and you've got, let's say you got 50 grand left on the mortgage, and then so if somebody buys it, you will transfer over the bank details, the mortgage details, and that person, or you will sell it. And sell that, including that 50 grand, and then you sort out the bank. You sort out the rest of it out with the bank. So there's two ways they could sell. Well, at the end of the day, for me, the PR machine, I'm not getting manipulated. Mine is super suspicious, like you said. Ronaldo out, and then the next couple of hours later, what comes out? And I told everybody, Ronaldo was never setting foot. I tweeted it straight away. Those who follow me, that guy, Red Devil, Mr. Structure. If you're not too sensitive about a Neymar, you'll see my football takes. I tweeted it straight away as soon as I saw Ronaldo was doing an interview. I said, this is the exit interview. My guy foot back in Old Trafford ever again, or setting foot in the training ground. And people were telling me otherwise, Bas. They were telling me, no, you can come and make it up. Players have done this before. No, mate. That was the exit interview, right? So it's extremely suspicious. And how their share price has gone up 40-something%.
How, Mr. Structure? You have lost the one player who's the biggest selling t-shirt selling person in the entire world. World.
But what does that tell you? What it tells you actually the market is really interesting. By the share price jumping, it tells you that the Glazers have not been doing a good job, and that they haven't got the money, they haven't got the liquidity, like the money to be able to bring about major infrastructure programs, investments into Manchester United, training ground, maybe a new stadium or refurbishing the stadium, making it into 100-seater, building another little stadium in Manchester with the youth team and the women's team. No, it is crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy.
Do you know the outcome of that engineering company that have come in to do the assessment of the stadium?
Well, the last thing we heard was that they were gonna do the full-on
assessment. Report. Has the report come out?
No, I've not heard anything. Exactly. I've heard about Team Viewer though. Team Viewer want to cut. Cut ties.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, Team Viewer want to cut ties, but that report is.
Listen, big up to everyone. Listen, big up to every one of those United fans on social media who hustled and who sent emails after email and who went on the Team Viewer, all of us, there's about 100 of us in a group there, who basically went to Team Viewer, and we all notifications, and every time they tweeted, we would go Glazers out, Glazers. And the CEO actually replied to her and called us Man U. He typed it out, MANU. I'm like, who the hell are you calling Man U, you absolute dipwit? But now apparently, they said they were never going to renew, but now they want to cut ties. They want to walk away from Man United.
Which is fair.
And don't tell me protests don't work. Don't tell me protests don't work.
It works. But now every article and every person wants to milk this Glazers want to sell, but they never said they want to sell. If you're the Glazers, you never said you want to sell. All you said is thinking about it, see what happens. That's all it is. We'll take it as it comes. But people are now, it's the Liverpool fans did it, right? Does anybody want to buy Liverpool, Mr. Sh? Nobody. Last time I checked, no takeaway, no cleaner, no clothing, nobody.
People want to buy Liverpool.
Nobody wants to buy Liverpool. Where's Liverpool buyers then?
What do you mean? People, there's billionaires out there that want to buy them.
Listen, they're half the price, apparently. Half the price.
No, but you're not understanding. Then these clubs are not selling. This sales stuff.
This isn't.
Have Liverpool come out officially? Have on their website?
No. Then
what
they
are you
use similar language to United?
Yes.
We're exploring. They said we're exploring investment revenue.
Do you know the shockwave through the market when a company will go and say that they want to sell and notify the New York Stock Exchange? Do you know what happens? The process. Does anybody know the process? Because we all sat here thinking we're glory Man United. But what's the process?
Well, the process that they can't go back on that.
I want someone to break down the process. I'm tired of Man United fan base every day.
Let me break it down for you. In the statement, they literally cover themselves because they can't officially come out because that's a separate statement, bro. To say that they are officially going to sell.
Yeah.
So what they say, what they're doing, they're using ambiguous language, saying that they're looking for, they're exploring investment, and that they're exploring these things. They can't. Because if nobody comes and gives them the money they want, they're gonna look silly, and then they could be charged as well.
There's only two ways of selling. Either I hire someone to go and sell my product for me, like your estate agent who sells your house, or I meet you and privately we do a cash transaction. That's how it works.
Technically, they did that though.
Yeah, the equivalent to the estate agent is that Renner Group who helped Chelsea sell.
The Rainbow, right.
Yep, that's right.
But that doesn't mean that they're not going to try to find Glazers a silent partner who just wants to invest in money.
Where I disagree is I think you are right. They want the sponsor or they want the silent partner. But where I disagree is I think they are forced to sell. I don't think anyone in 2022 wants to buy Man United with all the problems we have and just be a silent partner, have no power.
And this thing about the cash is drying up. Well, have you checked Man United's revenue? The total turnover is up 27%. The turnover is up 27%. The cash isn't drying up because we are the first. Hold on. We're the first club to spend 200 plus billion in Europa League. 200 plus million in Europa League. We are about to go and buy a striker. That means 250 plus in the Europa League. The cash ain't gone nowhere. It's just these law keep the cash and manipulate the cash the way they do. That's what it is. We know people are saying the cash should dry up. So if the cash should dry up, how the hell do they take dividends then? Go on, explain that to me. How are they taking dividends? Every 3 months, every quarter, they're taking dividends. Where's the cash coming from?
Well, they took a loan out actually last time during the COVID.
The debt increased.
Basically, they took a loan out to pay out the dividends. Most people don't know that, but during COVID they did.
The turnover, the revenue is not the same as what is available for an investment fast. Come on, who said Man United do better? Who said Man United want to invest? Use your head. Understand what I'm saying. I don't think I'm speaking normal English here. First thing, your turnover, meaning your cash is coming. What is the number one thing a bank looks at when they are giving you a loan? Is your fucking turnover. They don't ask you at the end of the month how much money is left over. They ask you, Mr. Nuruddin, how much do you make every year? They don't say, okay, Mr. Nuruddin, you make 50 grand a year, and then what is your electric bill? What is your thingy bill? How much do you have left over? These are all step-by-step process. They look at your turnover. Based on your turnover is the loan that they give. Based on the loan is your credit. That's how line of credit works. That's
Yeah.
how line of credit works.
Listen,
If
I
that's the
understand that.
case, the lowest turnover, who have the highest profit, will be getting billions and billions. But that's not how it works.
Well,
It
what I'm
works
going to tell you, is this, Faz, is that the Glazers have been rinsing Man United, and year after year, they've been getting less and less money, right?
It can't
Because
continue.
they've rinsed the club so much that when I looked at the last time I looked at the figures, I was like, this is without COVID. Manchester United revenue was on by 27%. Well, between 25 and 27. And
Yep.
that's the overall revenue dropped. And that, to me, plus the promise that they made to the fan groups about infrastructure in terms of the training ground and the stadium, they don't have it. I've been on this channel, I've been on your channel, and I've said it before. I've said it and I'll say it again. Something's got to give. Now, a couple of months ago, the guy came out in it. A month ago, the guys who own Newcastle now, and he talked about how the Glazers approached them and said, you guys want to buy 30% of the shares, right, for 700 million, but that means that the shares that you buy are going to be Class A, which have no voting rights.
Yeah.
And he said they met with him and looked at him and said, get the hell out of here. We're never going to do, like the brother just said before, in 2022, there ain't no big bang rolling silent partner anymore. So at the end of the day, they might be forced to sell, but we're going to see. We're going to see.
And when Mr. Structure, if I hire a manager who is going in a positive direction, I give him a little more change, forget the stadium, I'll let the stadium get handled by an investor who comes in. Mine and the investor's relationship is simply based on the stadium, is simply based on the infrastructure. But I will still help this manager get the players. The manager takes me to Champions League. The manager gives me a Light Carling Cup. It's just, last time I checked, that's a success for me as an owner. Last time I checked, this article that just come out on Man United's website will get forgotten about on a Carling Cup that you don't like. But 1.1 other billion of the people will take it. They will start making Twitter spaces and everything and all of this. They will go to the final, everything. They will love it.
Shame.
They will love it. I will bring in an investor to help me out with the debt, help me out with the stadium. And once the debt is cleared, once Ten Hag gets me into Champions League and my line of revenue increases even more, because our line of revenue keeps increasing year in year. I don't know fucking how. I don't know, no way how. And then
because of past success, we're living off past success, bro.
I'll tell the investor, okay, maybe in the future.
They did such a head start in these markets. Man United were the first ever club to go to actually brands in different countries. I remember they went to this Chile winemaking. And you know what? Man United found out that through like distribution and stuff like that, there was too many replica shirts being made, yeah? So what they did was cheekily, cleverly. So for example, they went to this Chile winemaking, like you already got a reputation. They're a big Chilean winemaking company. They said, okay, with every bottle, you're gonna get maybe a history of the Man United Football Club and a shirt from the club delivered basically with each bottle. And then they got all Man United, all sponsored. So they were the first to do that in the Premier League. Now City, Liverpool, all of them are catching up with us. Chelsea, right? In terms of Arsenal, in terms of how to actually go to big brands in each of these different countries. We were sponsored with noodles in Indonesia, in China, you know what I mean, in Thailand, like these big brands already. In India, we were doing this incredible, like big brands that are already there, right? So Man United were way ahead of the curve, in terms of that. And I think we're still living off that. But last time I checked, even before COVID, people, it was down by 25 to 27%. And to me, that shows me there's no more taps. Ed Woodward and the Glazers said, we don't have to be competing on the football pitch.
Yeah, but the thing is, Mr. Structure, these people saying in the comment section saying
for us to make money.
These people in the comment section,
Listen.
you know, they're explaining how a line of credit works. It's so annoying that people think Man United apparently fill out an online application to get a loan. Do you think Man United apply online to get a loan? I don't understand what people think here. Someone's commented, I am a banker. You're a banker. With all due respect, please join the stream if you are dealing with billions, if you're dealing with billionaires who call the bank at 1 a.m. saying, tomorrow I need X amount. When they're doing behind back door, they're entering venues through back doors, not even front door. It's not online. I'm not going on.
Kicking the back door, waving the 4-4. On your head is Bass, don't hit me no more.
It's not Experian. This is not Experian where I go online and check what my credit score is and say if I am eligible or not. Am I eligible? These are billionaires.
Baz, I got a new tune for you. This should be part of your. This is part of your intro. Kicking the back door, waving the 4-4. All you heard is fast, don't hit me no more. Fast is kicking back doors all over the show, people. It's kicking back doors all over the show.
You know what I mean? Like, you lot think this is a high street retail business. Retail business that corner.
No, but seriously, you know what?
We had bankers.
Have you worked in banking? Have you worked in banking? Have you worked?
Yes, I did.
Well, do you know then? You will know then. Yeah,
I did. I sold credit cards and I hated it. Okay. The specific bank, I used to work for Lloyd's Bank in Bolton.
Wow.
Lloyd, that was my first ever job after getting my citizenship in the UK. My first ever job in the when I got my citizenship in the UK 5 years ago was working for Lloyd's Bank. And I hated it.
Thank God you don't work there anymore, Bass.
I hated it. I hated selling. I worked in 3 as well, the phone company 3. I'm extremely good at selling. I was one of the best salesmen there, but I hated it. I hated selling people credit. I hated selling bad mortgages. I hated selling insurance. I hated it. But I was really good at it. It's something I was really, really good at. And it's something I wanted to do because it made me money. And I was young and I thought, that's it. That's what I'm going to make money. But I hated it. When I looked at people's faces, I said, no. When people came to me and got approved for a 3%, when someone who's earning 30 grand has a credit card of 10 grand, when someone is earning 30 grand, but they have a credit card that has a 10 grand limit on it, make it make sense.
No wonder.
And people cannot sit here and tell me that banks are ethical. Banks are not fucking ethical. They want to give you credit.
That's why I hate bankers.
They want to give you credit. Do you know? Okay, do you know how a private... If you come to me now and you say you want a credit card, right? And I shouldn't even be saying this on the stream, but I'm going to say, if you tell me you want a credit card and I look at your thingy and I said, right, it's not working, but you say, please, whatever, X, Y, Z, do you know I can ring the head office and say, right, okay, maybe we can give him, start off with, instead of a 1,000 limit, start off with a 600 limit. You know we can do that? We can, long as we get you into it, into the system, it's a W. It's a win. I get my one tick. I've got one sale. A credit card is a sale. There's so much politics that go in. How am I giving you a 3% mortgage? A 3% fucking fixed rate mortgage? How does it make sense? Your interest on the house is going to be more than what the house is going to be worth in 10 years. And I'm giving you a 3% fixed mortgage. And people think Man United go online to do. They have bankers. We had what's the black gentleman who listed us on the fucking market? The guy who listed us on the market. Do you think this guy who listed us on the market can't go and snap his finger and get a bank to come on their knees for Man United? Come on. Man United didn't need to show anything to be getting credit. Right now, maybe the relationship is bad because of the debt we have. And that's why they said, you know what? Let's go and get some investors so we can help the debt out a bit. Maybe they've realized, you know, the debt is getting out of hand, guys. Come on now. The debt is getting out of hand.
And the recession is coming, isn't it, Baz? Well, the recession is already here.
And the pound, the price of the pound is not good as well. That's another thing. The price of the pound. Man United bills are paid in pound, but Man United dividends are paid in dollars.
We're still don't pay that much tax though, because we're registered in the company. They registered it in I think it's in the Cayman Islands or one of these islands anyway.
What's that, Mr. Structure? There is a series on Netflix. There is a series
By the way, I heard
Netflix.
Netflix might want to jump on as well, but I'm like,
Look
apparently
at that.
Netflix want to
Man
listen.
said,
Netflix.
apparently.
Listen, apparently, and
Hold
Netflix
on.
want to come in there, get a piece of the
Hold
pie
on,
of
hold
Man
on.
United. I'm like, why are Netflix want to buy us? We were already part of the Netflix series anyway. We were the original comedy club, mate. Original Netflix comedy specials. Manchester United. Honestly, Manchester
Anna,
United.
do you know Anna Sorokin? Anna Sorokin. Anna
Yeah, I heard her name
Sorokin.
before. Yeah, I heard her name before.
Yeah, the girl who got line of credit and she didn't used to work.
Yeah.
And she spent millions. She had credit cards and whatnot.
Oh,
Millions.
yeah. She's on the private jet.
Millions. She was in private fucking jets. Millions. And she's
Yeah.
a normal person on the street. Millions.
She
in
pretended
line
to
of
be
credit.
this was
A royal highness. A royal highness. She
Yeah, yeah.
pretended to be. You don't think the Glazers are fucking pretending to be? Ah, come on. The Glazers are pretending. You think the Glazers are not fucking pretending?
Yo.
Oh, I wish. You know, the funny thing is, the comment section, I wish you guys were right. I wish what you say actually worked, because then we would get declined. We would get declined
But
for all
you know
the
what?
credit.
Listen, I 100% agree with Lucky Singh. Definitely something I have to give. I was talking about this. I was telling none of you were listening. Something I have to give, but I don't know. Still, I have to see it to believe it. And I'm so shocked, Vas, because I am. You know what? My influence on you is working, Vas. It's working.
No, I am shocked.
Part of Guinea Army. You're no longer part
No,
of Guinea Army.
I like the Twitter stuff. You know, Twitter. I love Twitter, man. I pay for Twitter now. I love it. I've always wanted to pay. If you go and check my tweets from 2020, I said I want to pay for Twitter because I just love how a certain amount of words can make someone react. How a certain amount of words can make me react. I love it. I absolutely love being able to make people react, and that's why I do it to you, and you do it to me, to you, to me, to you. That's how it works. But
Vas, they're coming out to me tonight.
You deserve it. No, you deserve it. You deserve it, old head. You deserve it.
I swear to God,
you deserve
they're
it.
The biggest snowflakes I've ever known in my life.
The only reason, is because you don't have gray hair. That's why. If you had gray hair, they'd leave you alone. But because you don't have gray hair, they're coming on to you. I've noticed because you don't have gray hair. If you had gray on your beard or something, maybe they'd say, okay, this is OG, let's leave him. But you look younger than me. That's why they come on to you. But your Neymar comment is outrageous. Let's be honest. Your Neymar comment is outrageous. It's outrageous. For me, it's outrageous. He's still an absolute class of a player. You can't turn around and say showboat. This showboating thing, I hate that people will take it out.
Fraud, he's a showboat.
I don't know. Why do you want to take showboating out?
He showboats fraud, man. That's all he's become now, honestly. He went to the Farmers League where PSG just give him the ball and they go on, we pay you that amount of money to go and beat people. And that's before Messi and Mbappe got there. He was doing that. It was just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. At Barcelona, I'll put my hands up. That was the best name I was saw. At Santos, when he was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been watching this guy when he first broke into the Brazil team.
MSN.
He played on the left-hand side, and he was fantastic.
MSN, MSN was real deal. But you also had Messi and Suarez, you know, lethal combination.
Yeah, but some of the stuff that he was doing on the ball at Barcelona, come on.
Yeah,
scary.
He had freedom.
Scary, right?
But you still don't rate him highly.
He ruined it all, and went to a Farmers League.
But you still don't rate him highly.
No, because when
he showboats.
When I think about Ronaldinho and I think about Rivaldo, they were more.
Well, why was Ronaldinho allowed to do it and Neymar can't?
No, because you know what Ronaldinho did was such a swag, and you know what, he didn't always hug the ball. Ronaldinho would create a lot more goals. Ronaldinho wasn't just a goal; he created a lot more. If you look at the assist record of Ronaldinho, it's incredible. It's incredible, bro.
Yeah, but what did Neymar do with Suarez and Messi? What's Neymar done to Mbappe as well?
Nah. You know what? He did good, but it's not the same. Ronaldinho.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. You know, Ronaldinho, different grade.
It's not the same.
And by the way,
era.
And by the way, I just want to educate some of your fans, some of the FIFA generation. Ronaldinho is actually called Ronaldo, right? They're both called Ronaldo. Ronaldo, yeah. R9 and R10, yeah? But because they were gonna get it mixed up for marketing purposes and stuff like that, the Brazilian association told them, okay, we're gonna add a Dino to you because you're the younger one, Ronaldinho.
And that's how the Ronaldinho came up. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
Ronaldinho
But
came
that's
from.
like I said, back then I was, how old was I? I think I was like 3, maybe 4 years old, maybe something like that. Something,
Where,
yeah, something like that.
where were you born, bro? Where were you born?
I keep my background secret.
No problem. Just in case.
I like the uncertainty amongst people for not knowing. I like it.
Were you born in? Were you born in Africa?
I was born in Planet Faz. Dividends FC. Here we go. Here we go.
Listen, I'm telling you, Bass was kicking back doors even when he was 3. I'm telling you, kicking back doors all over the show. Baby.
I was a naughty kid. Mr. Jackson, how you finding the World Cup?
Well, my best 3 games,
Yeah.
best 3 teams, best three teams that I've been surprised with so far. Big up Saudi Arabia. I don't like their rulers.
Yeah,
but
Saudi
I love the
serious.
people. But I love the people.
Serious.
Saudi, I was impressed with Canada. I thought they were super unlucky.
Yeah.
And I was super impressed with Japan, even though Germany should have had that game out of fucking sight.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, this is the photo that I used yesterday or the day before, actually, to do the video. Who's the brother on the stream with us? What's his name?
Ganso. He's one of my members. He's one of the members on the channel.
Big up Ganso. Big up Ganso. Are you based in the US? You based in the US or Canada? Canada.
US.
If you think my accent sounds Welsh, I don't think you need to get your ears checked out, because people actually tell me my accent is from somewhere totally different. But I lived in all over. So all over. So it's my accent will never be.
Been around the world and say yeah. That's fast, man. Been around the world, man. If you know,
been around the world. Been around the world.
Around the world and fast, yeah. That's what that fast is.
But
Fast, you need to get that shirt. Actually, you need to get the shirt, man. Being around the world.
Been around the world.
Yeah.
Been around the world.
Fast,
I'm very good.
Not I. Fast, I. Yeah.
I'm very good at picking up language as well. When I went to Dominican Republic, I picked up that Spanish twang really quickly.
How long were you there?
Jamaica. No, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. When I go to another country, I constantly try and speak in their language. So I'll have like my Google Translate, and I'll type whatever I want to say, and I'll listen to it, and I'll try and say it. I really like. Yeah, see. So I try, and then if they respond, I try. If I know the language, I will try and break it down and respond, because it's like my crash course in their language. Because obviously, learning a language is very hard as it is. So I try and have a crash course whenever I go abroad. Same thing with Patois. When I went to Jamaica, I try and Jamaican lingo. My partner, she don't understand it, but when they're talking to me, I understand it straight away, because I'm picking it up.
To see the yard, man. Them yard,
to see the yardies. Yes, to see the yardies. Turkey, same.
I love
Where
Turkey,
else?
man.
Yes,
So
Turkey, same. India, I've been India 3 times. Yeah. Same thing. Punjabi as well. Same thing.
I can swear in Punjabi, but that's all I can do. That's growing.
No, I can understand. Yeah, I can. But I wanna learn really badly. I want to understand, at least, maybe not speak it, but at least understand Arabic. That's something I want to do. It's very hard. It's very, very hard, but that's something that I really want to do. But yeah, the World Cup.
Listen, they might need a. Maybe you're going to be doing.
Actually, let's touch on this quickly. Are you all about oil? Are you all about oil? No, are you all oiling, or what? What is it with you?
Listen, at the end of the day, for me, I look at it, innit. Back in the day, I used to think, even though I should have known better, I used to think, you know what? I don't want any of these like nation states owning football, but it's too late now, mate. Too late. That game, that idea of saying it's too late now. You look at Man City, you look at Newcastle. You look at Liverpool possibly being taken by a nation state. You look at apparently PSG. Have you heard that PSG might be for sale, or they're looking for like?
Yeah. I heard that as well.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. I see Bob is not happy with me in the chat Well, welcome to my stream. That's how it works. It's very unapologetic. You say, because if I didn't like what you said, which is never going to happen because anybody can say anything to me. That's why the floor is always open. You wouldn't be in the channel. I would have blocked you. That's how I am. People know where they stand with me. If you comment in my thingy, you know, in some people they only read super chats, for example, right? Me, I'm not like that. I'll read everybody's chat. You're the same. You read everybody's chat as well. I read everybody's chat, and if you are commenting, I am gonna respond. Some people don't even respond. I could have decided to ignore all of your comments, but I decided no, I'm going to challenge it just like you're going to challenge me. And that is what it's about. It's about having a conversation. If you feel offended, I do tell every single person who's ever streamed, I go, my platform is not for everyone. It isn't. And I'm not going to filter myself to be like a cordial who is consumable for people. What I am going to be is myself. And what myself is I'm straightforward and cutthroat. You either like me, you take me as it is, or you don't. Yeah, or you don't. And there is no ever offense meant with anything. You have your opinion, and so do I. You're passionate, and so am I. And that's all. That's how it is. And people,
and I will want
you don't even want to know my members only group chat. That's the crazy thing. The members only group chat that I have, you don't even want to be in there because that's dark. I call that Planet Faz Zoo. That's what it is. It's the Planet Fast Zoo. Ganso is in it. You just ask Ganso. Wayne is saying, look, Wayne is in it.
If you guys mess about with Baz is gonna come round and kick your back door in, man. That's all I know. Kicking the back door, waving the ball. No. All your head is Baz, don't hit me no more.
Come on. But what I like doing is I'm a very bipolar person. You see me on Twitter saying I said I Maguire. I Trafford. If Apple, no, tell me actually. I'm not
gonna lie to you though, but Baz, listen. But a couple of people were sending me because they were sending it so much, I had to delete them, the voice notes. But listen, people were sending me voice notes going. You know what they were doing?
What?
Mashallah, Man United.
Oh
Mashallah, Man United. Will you? Honestly, I'm not lying to you. That's what they were singing. Alhamdulillah, Man United. That's what I said. Alhamdulillah means. Have you not heard that? Alhamdulillah means.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that the deal could collapse from the Dubai lot because we can't have Shaitan. The Shaitan.
Yeah. The devil. Yeah.
We need to get rid of the devil. Shaitan.
Yeah, the
we
devil.
Need to turn them into lions.
Lion of eagle. I know they love lions and eagles and exotic animals. But you know me, I don't necessarily, I don't care if it's oil or petrol or diesel. I don't care. I really want someone who understands business, and I also don't need someone who loves Man United. You don't need to love Man United. No, you don't need to love Man United for it to be successful. To make the business successful.
Sheikh Mansour loves Man City.
I don't think he loved Man City. I think he fell in love with it. I think after he bought it, he fell in love with it. Chelsea. Because we sure, I get you, but we also had the current Newcastle owners entertain us, and I don't think they loved us. And I think they went into an arranged marriage, which you know what it is, arranged marriage. They went into an arranged marriage with Newcastle, and they're now about to fall in love with them. They found a beautiful wife. They're now gonna fall in love with them slowly but surely. That's arranged marriage for you. And I don't think and they don't need to love Newcastle to be making Newcastle big.
They sent Bass to check the back doors first. Make sure they can get that loan. Bass,
they don't need the loan.
Go there and go.
They don't need the loan.
You were worth how many trillion? 50 trillion, 100 trillion.
They don't need.
They get a loan. Then they get a loan.
They don't need the loan. They definitely don't need the loan. But I don't, because money doesn't justify success, except for Man City, except for Manchester City. Mr. Shaka, can you name me another club that has had big platform success with oil money?
Chelsea.
PSG, you're gonna say, but PSG's Uber Eats.
Chelsea. Unrivaled.
Okay.
Before Man City won the last 3 titles, Chelsea were the most successful English team.
Roman, yeah, that's very fair. That is very fair. Yeah. Who else? Anybody? PSG?
There's not that many.
Do you think PSG has been successful?
Well, they've not won the Champions League, so
that's it.
But domestically, they clean up.
But Okay, do you want to? You don't even respect Europa. You're gonna respect Uber Eats?
No, I don't. I don't respect it. Of course, I don't respect it.
There
Neymar
you
should
go.
never have gone there. He should have gone to
Messi?
Bayern Munich. He should have gone
Messi?
to Bayern Munich. Is that again? Messi? Well,
Even
to be
he
fair,
went.
no other club called other than that. People like Paris in it. People like Paris. It's a romantic.
What if okay, I'll give you an option. I gave my viewers this option yesterday, and I will let you know the outcome of the poll after you answer this question. New owner, shit ton of money, unlimited money, but Ten Hag goes. Or new owner, not that much money, decent money, but Ten Hag stays.
Nah, give me unlimited money, mate, because that to compete. That's what I need. Thank you, so. You know what? Listen, you know what, Vaz? You know what, Vaz? I will personally cycle him out of the city. You know what? Listen, Vaz. I'll tell Eric Ten Hag and his missus we're going for a nice little stroll through the outskirts of Manchester for a bike ride, and I'll say that's it. It's been a pleasure. Ta-ta. You know why? To compete, you need money. Man United needs 10 billion in the next 5 years, 6 years, to be able to compete. That's with stadium. That's with the price of the club. If they need 6 million, if they bought it for 6 billion, they need another 4 billion in the next 10 years to keep up. You want trophies, don't you, Paz?
It's facts.
I am really disappointed.
I'm not
really disappointed.
I didn't make the rules.
I am
like
going
Eric
to
Ten Hag.
go.
I love Eric Ten Hag.
What's the emergency phone number for the police in Mogadishu? Is it 999? What is it? Because there is a crime that has been committed here. Mr. Structure, yesterday, my chat, guess what they voted? Have a guess.
They voted with me.
Okay, here is the poll from yesterday's result, and the poll is being shared. Hold on. I'm gonna share. Slide from your computer. Hold on. How do I bring this up? Do I?
Just tell me. You don't have to. You have to post it. Tell us.
I wanted to show you to see your reaction. To be honest, I want you to like squint your eyes and then have a look. But anyways, yesterday 81% of the people said they would want new owners and Ten Hag to leave.
I told you.
81%.
You know why? You know why, Baz? Because the Premier League have allowed, and the British government have allowed Man City and Newcastle to be where they are. They've allowed these, and now that's the only way to compete. That's the reason why FSG.
It is disgusting. You guys wanted a manager, you got him, and now you want him out. That is shameful. Poor Ten Hag just got employed 4 months ago. He just got employed 4 months ago. He bought in all his boys. He burned his bridge with. Well, he didn't actually burn his bridge with Ajax because he gave them 100 and odd million. But the guy came, and now you want to turn your stab your knife into Ten Hag. What if Ten Hag got an offer from Barca and he left? You would be pissed off.
No, but that could happen. That's what I'm saying to you. It's not personal. So, you know what? Listen to me. If they sack Xavi in the summer, listen. If they sack Xavi in the summer, right, Mr. Stripper. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Mr. Structure turned into Mr. Stripper.
I'm twerking right now. I'll say it simple. You know what? It's not impersonal because Ten Hag could leave in the summer anyway if Barcelona come in and pay United a compensation. He could come in and he could be
and
gone.
Then, okay, new owner. Who you having as a manager if Ten Hag? Well, you saying Ten Hag out. Who you taking?
Enrique,
yeah.
Hansi Flick.
You guys
we think alike, brother. We think alike.
Who did you say? I didn't hear that.
This is the managers I named. I said when Ollie was getting sacked out, I was like, at the end of the season, Man United need to go for Flick.
Who?
I said Hans Flick.
Okay, Hansi Flick. Yeah.
Hansi Flick. I said Eric Ten Hag, and then I said
You guys love German ball, innit? You guys just love German ball.
No. No, not German ball. And then I said the current Spanish manager, Enrique.
You guys want that Bayern ball really, really badly.
No. Enrique, brilliant manager. I'll take him.
That is so sad. You want to see Ten Hag.
And you know what, Enrique? Listen,
so
Enrique,
sad.
No. Enrique, I was talking about Eric Ten Hag nearly 2 years ago, bro, in a WhatsApp group saying Eric Ten Hag should be the next Man United manager. Because I read about the upcoming coaches in Europe.
All those protesting, and you're willing to sacrifice. What's that? Can you please educate me, Mr. Structure? That scenario was when the person in our religion tried to sacrifice his son, and it turned into he tried to sacrifice his son to there's a myth,
right? Biblical right now.
No, there's a story. There was a story, man.
I know the story, but
it turned into lamb.
Yeah. I'm tired now. So basically, listen. So
you want to sacrifice Ten Hag? It's YouTube after 12. This is YouTube after 12. You want to sacrifice?
Straight up sacrifice Ten Hag, mate. I'm telling you, listen. Ten Hag, you know what? Like I said to you, I'll help him with on the bikes. Him and his wife.
Sad, man. The man came here from Ajax to build something.
I thought no one was bigger than the club.
Listen, the man can still leave if the Glazers piss him off. He can still leave in the summer if they sack Xavi. And apparently Barcelona are looking for a manager, and they would want someone like Eric Ten Hag.
I thought no one was bigger than the club. Get Enrique.
Vance.
We can get Flick.
Listen,
I'm sad. I want Eric Ten Hag to stay.
I'm telling you now, if it was legal, Bals as a fan will marry Eric Ten Hag. If you could go
and if it was legal during purge, you would turn up at the Glazers' house.
Trust me, I'll probably turn up and then snuff them nice and easy. You know what? I wouldn't even do anything physical to them. You know what? I would do?
I don't consent. I don't consent.
Pause. You know what I would do? You know the only thing that I would ever do to the Glazer, yeah? Get him in the headlock and I'll be like, Baz, get the scissors. Let's get that ponytail off. Let's get that. How can you have a ponytail when you got a bald head?
Why you gotta bring me into this?
I'm like,
I want Ten Hag.
Get the sisters. Let's cut that ponytail off, mate. That ponytail.
What if new owners, they want to get rid of some of the names in the club, and they want to bring in big names, Mbappe's. They want to bring in Bellingham's.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but that's what the new owners want.
I'll take Bellingham, but I don't want him.
And they say Ole Gunnar back.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, that's what they said. You know what the people are telling me now, Baz? That the Norwegian is the biggest government fund. It's the biggest fund in the world. The Norwegian fund is the biggest fund. I'm like, now we don't want to go there. You know why? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the CEO. He's the coach. He is he's the CEO, the coach, and part owner of Man United. I'm telling you, that would be, and the sporting director. Ole's going, we need some more legs in here. We need some more legs in here.
We'll spend 100 mil on Bowen.
Oh my
God.
That's all.
I thought out of everyone, I actually thought yesterday's result, I'm sure Mr. Structure would not think that way. He will say, no, let Ten Hag stay. He's the guy for us. He's got something there.
I do. I want Ten Hag to stay. But if you gave me the scenario, and I'm sorry to say, but Eric Ten Hag could leave Manchester United anytime.
But
if Real Madrid come calling, if Barcelona come calling, he could leave Man United.
I mean, Tottenham don't spend huge amounts of money.
And they fail. What do you mean?
But they're still in top 6. I mean, they're still.
Listen, I think the last
time
they won a trophy. I think last time they won a trophy was
never.
It was 18 years ago, something like that. What's the last time?
Liverpool don't spend big.
But they fluked it. They fluked it.
But no, they didn't.
A Premier League and a Champions League and a thingy table.
Who's signing up multiple golden boot winners for 40 mil?
Listen. They didn't
Come
fluke
on.
it. They got one of the best savvy directors of football in Britain in the British game to help them buy players.
So we
And they
could
got
do
one of the
that
best
with the
managers in
with
the
the
world.
owner, that's not really that rich. We could do that, no? If we get Ralph Ragnick
Well,
in,
listen,
if we get
yeah,
Paul
but
Mitchell in,
it's the owner willing to put down 4 billion in the next 7 to 8 years.
nah, I mean, I just paid 8 billion. I'm gonna give you a new stadium. I'm
They're
just
not
fixing up
getting,
the.
by the way, cut that out. They're not getting 8 billion. 8 billion where?
Okay, I
8
just paid
billion
seven.
where?
I just paid 5.5 billion. I'm gonna give you a new stadium, which is gonna take 2.5 years. I'm gonna give you a youth structure as well. So I'm not spending 4 billion on players. No,
Well, at the end of the day, that's what Man United need to compete with this Man City.
I think Man United. It's not gonna
I
happen
didn't
again.
make them fast. I've told you this. I'll give you the context. If Man City and Newcastle didn't exist, I
Yep.
would have taken Jim Radcliffe straight away, just like that.
Jim. I don't know.
I don't trust that
I
guy.
don't know about Jimmy, man.
I'm
Jimmy,
just letting you know. I don't know either, but I'll take him.
where's Jimmy now? When they've actually officially said it. Last
put in a bid.
Mr. Structure, did Jimmy not say last month that the Man United Glazers are not selling? They're
Because
nice
he
people.
can't say it, Vas. If he says that, he's in big doo-doo. He's gonna
Sure,
get-
you're right.
he's in trouble.
Okay, thank you. See, you're thinking now. I do reverse psychology. You know what I'm saying? I did law.
Listen,
So
not with
now,
you. Vas,
so
Vas,
now,
I mean,
uh,
Vas,
now they said that they don't want to sell. Official statement come out that they're considering. Where's Jimmy now? Why isn't Jimmy coming
well,
out?
apparently he's putting a bid in it.
Is he putting or will he? Or sorry, what did you say? He has.
According to reports, that he is putting together a consortium to want to buy Manchester United.
Who's inside this consortium?
Well,
Who
Ineos
knows?
and maybe other investors as well. Apparently,
Well, okay. I hope he.
apparently,
it comes in.
apparently, guys. I don't make the
didn't know
rules.
that. I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't make the
didn't know
rules,
that.
man. Baz,
I hope.
if he said to me before, if Man City, Chelsea, and Newcastle didn't exist, then I'd be like, yeah, fair play. I'll take Man United boxing clever, hiring the best directors of football, the best in sports therapy, the best in sport injury prevention, the best sports science. You know what I mean? Extending the stadium bit by bit, refurbing it bit by bit, like the guy who used to own us back in the day did, right? Martin Edwards. But we don't live in that world anymore. I'm sorry. Nation states own football clubs now. It's called sports washing.
What if someone puts in a bid for 6 billion and the Glazers reject it? Then what do we do?
Well, that's
Then
not
it is what it is. I don't know. I
Listen,
guess it has to
Baz.
go for then.
Listen, fast.
Can't do
I need to go and get my cats in. They're outside. It's been a pleasure, brother. Love and light. Let me know next time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you as always.
Yo, big up everybody.
Appreciate you.
Love and light.
Make sure you go and check out Mr. Structure, man. That guy, Red Devil, the United Real Therapy channel as well, where he vaccinates all of you with real therapy, man. Real therapy. Go and check it out.
By the way, the Glazers sell us. We're having a party. We're having a
Yes.
party on.
We're having a
Vass
party.
terms. We're having a party on your terms, Vass. We're having a
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get the DJ. We will get the food. We will get the everything. We'll get non-alcoholic alcohol champagne to pop.
Vass, the party's outside on the forecourt, outside OT, bro.
Yep.
That's where the party
I'll bring mobile DJ. Don't worry. Mobile DJ, bro.
Brilliant.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you
Love.
very much, Mr. Structure. Love
Nice
as
to
always.
meet you,
Love as
brother.
always. Love as
Nice
always.
to meet you, brother. I don't know what
Big
his
up,
name
big
is.
up.
Yeah, man. Big love. Nice one, people.
So there you go, Mr. Structure, man. Big up, Mr. Structure. My uncle came through and dropped a lot of gems, as he always does. Make sure you go and check out his channel, the United Real Therapy. He goes live all the time. And also check out his Twitter as well. That guy, Red Devil. A lot of his takes might not align with you. Some of his footballing takes are very good. Some of his footballing takes can rattle you. Like his Neymar comment definitely did get to me. But one thing for sure, we all can agree on one thing is every single one of us wants the owners out, whether one way or another. We want the owners out. That's the kind of most important thing. one way or another. We want the owners out. And then you come into this tree branch spider web kind of thing where which which owner do we get? You know, the maddest thing is, Ganso, we don't even have a say. That's the craziest thing.
They'll pick the highest
We
bidder.
don't even have a say. They'll pick the highest bidder. And remember
Yeah.
the phone analogy I gave you?
Yeah. I mean, to
It
be
is
fair,
real.
that could
It does happen.
work for
happens.
us though. Who's going to overpay that much and not like want us to win?
Oh, by the way, that phone analogy, I gave it to Marcel and he fell for it proper. Just like everyone. He said, yeah, oh, £1,000, 800, I'll give you 900. And I said, what if someone gives me 950? I'll match it because I know the worth is actually 2,000. You know what I mean? But that's I swear to God, I really want them to sell, but I feel like you have to understand it's not unfair for me to raise questions when the club hasn't been sold for so long and nothing's happened.
Questions are good. Questions are good.
I that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Finally, I think they are faking it. That's what I think. They are faking it.
It's a possibility.
Because why would I want to let go of something that if I just hold on a little bit longer, I can get into the Champions League? And maybe if I put in a just a light bit of more money, maybe I can get a Carling. And then a little bit light bit of money,
That's
then
not
maybe
enough,
I can
though.
get. Yeah, but
the Super League killed. The Super
works
League
for
was
me.
the hang-on thing. The Super League
you
was
reckon?
they were
Do you
hanging on
really
for
think
that.
the Super this is another thing. I haven't
I
actually
think that's
put
the
any thought and any weight on the Super League at all. At
you know
all.
we're supposed to get a billion bonus by being in the Super League. That's what they were banking on. This is what happened with FSG
what?
too. We're supposed to get like $1 billion.
Yeah, but
like,
Paris,
as a bonus
Real
for
Madrid
joining.
were in Real Madrid, Juventus, they were all in bed.
Yeah, but a lot of us left, and this thing is apparently it's dead now. Like it's just not going to happen.
Good.
So that's why this is why FSG is also selling because they
Were you
can't
Super
compete.
League in, by the way?
As an
Chat, let me know
idea-
as well in the yeah. Everybody in the comment section as well. Let me know. Were you Super League in?
As an idea, I like it, but the Super League for me, I'm against it because the Super League is the Glazers' savior. If the Super League happens, they're here forever. We're never getting them out.
Sure. Okay. You
Well,
know,
as an
one thing
idea,
for
I
me,
like it.
okay. You tell me first. Why do you like the idea?
It's just
Why do you like it?
I just like the idea of being able to compete. You're competing. It's not like the Champions League where people can say, "Oh, it's a fluke." You're competing against amazing teams every week, and if you win it, like you are the big boy. You are the big boy. But I can understand the flip side where my problem with the Super League is what happens to the Champions League. That's my main problem with it because I like the Champions League a lot. So, but
I love watching big teams play small teams. It's just my thing. I'm a football fan at the end of the day. I just really enjoy it. So
it brings a different
it brings that different. Imagine again. This is only because I have a little bit of bias because my best friends don't play in the Premier Leagues, unfortunately yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, one day they will. But they don't. Oh, someone said, "Give me the link." The link is in the chat, by the way, people. Everybody can join in today if you want to join in. I'm feeling generous, so do join in. I will pin the link as well in the chat. I would appreciate if you are joining in. Do make sure to subscribe and become a member on the channel as well. It helps the channel grow. So yeah, anyways, when my friend, for example, is playing a big team, it brings a whole lot of joy to the friends, to the family. And it's just nice to see your people, and imagine what it does for them. Do you know what it meant for Omonia? Do you know what it really meant for the town, city Omonia, for Man United to come and play them? Do you know what it meant for Sheriff? This is seriously big deal for them. Huge deal for them.
I hear
and
that
I know.
too.
Okay, in an ideal world, Omonia should never be playing us. I understand that because it's because our own doing. I'm not saying we should be playing Omonias, but I'm just saying, it's a nice feeling. It is a nice feeling when an FA Cup team like Stockport is coming up to the big leagues, or an FA Cup team like Millwall or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's nice, no?
The
It's just
upset
nice.
You're gonna call me flip flop? I've changed my mind.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Listen,
convinced
I'm
me,
not
you
gonna call you
convinced me.
flip flop. I'm not gonna call you flip flop. I only say flip flop to people who say they don't flip flop because humans flip flop. We're supposed to flip flop. That's what you're
You
supposed. You're a
convinced me.
human. You're a
We're
human.
not gonna
Isn't it amazing seeing
Brentford beat City.
multi-million pound players playing in the most deadest pitch? You look at the pitch and you think, what the fuck is this? This looks like my freaking school ground. And then you see how the ball moves on that pitch. The ball doesn't move the same. Players complain. Did you see that ammonia pitch? It was coming apart. It was coming apart. I cannot wait until I travel and go to some of these lower league teams when they're playing Man United in the FA Cup. I really, really look forward if they do well, especially in the FA Cup. I understand why Nuruddin doesn't like the Europa. I get it. I wanted to go to Cadiz and Betis as well. If I could, I would go to Cadiz and Betis, but I can't. But I just love big teams playing small teams. It's just beautiful. And guess what? Small team players, they play like it's their World Cup, by the way. It's their World Cup. Go and check Richarlison's goal today. Do you think Richarlison will score that for Tottenham against Leicester?
No.
Thank you very fucking
He will never
much.
score that goal again.
Thank you very fucking much. It's the World Cup.
How many spankings
That's what
do we get
happens.
in the Super League? Like 4 or 5 nils. Not that many. I don't think so.
No. Like, I will get bored of watching United versus Barca, Barca versus Real, United versus Juve versus Chelsea. I'd get bored.
The
I'd
scarcity
get
is
bored
what
of
makes
watching
it
it
interesting.
every fucking year. I'd get bored. I want
You're right, you know.
different teams to come and okay, if that's the fucking case, Ganso, let's go and take the top 10 teams in the world and make a World Cup. Fuck the rest. Fuck Japan and all of them. Fuck the Saudi
Yeah.
Arabias of the world and all of them. Forget
That's
them.
exactly why I changed my mind. You wouldn't get
As
upset.
in, we want to see upsets.
Exactly.
Who doesn't want to see an
got knocked
upset?
out- Juve got knocked out in the group stages.
Who
Barca
got
got knocked out in the
excited?
group stages.
Who got excited when Portugal was 3-2 against Ghana? The whole world did. Everybody wanted to know.
We wouldn't see Brentford beat City. Like, it's painful for us, but Brentford 4-0 United, that's nuts.
When did USA start playing football, not soccer? When?
Never.
Never. And now tomorrow is going to be. Do you know tomorrow is going to be one of the biggest watched games in the world?
Oh, yeah.
Because
You
England,
know what?
USA.
You're right. You're
Because
right.
USA have now all of a sudden shown what they can do, and tomorrow is about to be a blockbuster of a game. Harry Kane versus Timothy Weah. Pulisic versus Bellingham. It's about to go fucking down.
It's the biggest game in the world.
It's about to go down tomorrow. You know, and the maddest thing is, you know, some of these American players as well. They're doing well. Big up to someone who was in the chat a couple of days ago. They said American players being in Europe is a big thing for them in America. Is a big thing for them. And I love the football structure in America as well. I know it's soccer, but I mean football, soccer. I love the structure. They give you what's it called? What's it called now? Fucking scholarships. They give you scholarships, right? Am I right?
Yes.
They give you scholarships to go and play. They don't fucking do that here. My friend, my one of my closest friend, before he went prison, he went. That sounds crazy. One of my closest friend, he went to America to do coaching scholarship. Do you know how nice that is? I have always admired American sports. They do so well. They're college football. What the fuck? How do you fill out stadiums for college football, for college NFL? That's fucking mad. And imagine soccer is taken really seriously in America, and they start, fixing up the MLS and making it competitive. And guess what? I seriously want MLS to be involved in Champions League. That's something I want. I feel it's unfair.
Well, MLS has to improve massively first.
Massively, sure. I get it. But when you have a Portuguese league, with all due respect, where Enzo Fernandez is dropping bombs against against my street next door, which is called Rio Avenue. That's a street, by the way. Rio Avenue is a street. And Enzo Fernandez is dropping GA or whatever against these kind of teams. Why can't MLS be in? Why can't
we,
MLS?
we also got
MLS got
draft.
ballers.
We also draft in MLS.
Wow, look at that. Well, it's the same kind of strategy as
As in,
NFL, right?
Yeah, same strategy as NFL.
Yeah.
Player
Look
from
at that.
college just come to the first team.
Look at that. I would love MLS to be involved with the UK football. I
I
want
would
to see
love the
some
US to
competition
take
in
football more
Europe.
seriously.
In Europe, why isn't America? America is massive, and America has been taking Beckham's. America has been taking what's his name, Ibrahimovic's. Who else is? Who
Gerard,
else went to America?
Pirlo, Kaká.
Fuck me, man. Who? Look at the names that went to America. Yet America's not involved in Europe, or there's not an international.
Like Gonzo said, they need to take it seriously. They take the U.S. women national team seriously than the club team.
Soccer technically, like if I'm being very harsh, it's more considered like a B sport, like a girl sport in here than the men's sport.
Exactly. Yes.
I did not know this because you guys are about to host the World Cup soon.
Yeah, no one here cares about the men's team. It's about the women's team. That's what they
The
care
women's team is top tier.
Well. It is because they did have massive achievement, right? They did go and win the World Cup.
about. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is a part of it.
And
But,
they
like,
did bring it to your house, and they did also fight for equal pay or increased pay.
But like for example, like I'm young, so I've been to school. All the I'll say good athletes in quotes, they went to play like American football and basketball. Soccer is like a side thing. Well, football it's a side thing. No one really cares about it.
NFL obviously still runs America. You know,
Yeah.
that's the main thing, and basketball as well, and baseball as well. Football isn't really, but I would like the winners, the top two teams of every league, come together and have a straight knockout from the start, right to knockout round. The top two teams in the world in club level, international, boom. None of this Europa. You see, UEFA, they've got the world of football in a chokehold like this. They've got the tip like this. They've grabbed it and they've not let it go. That's what they're doing. Because why isn't America involved? Why aren't Brazilians? Okay, how many talent has come out of? Okay, how much talent is there in Brazil?
The most out of like.
So why isn't Brazilian league popping? Hello?
That's a good question.
Anybody know?
Marketing.
Why is the Brazilian league not popping?
It's a
But
market.
who's had the biggest talents in world of football?
Brazil.
It's
Definitely.
Brazil.
Brazil.
It's Brazil.
They
It's
make you
South
think that
America.
the Brazilian league is like a bum league.
But it's South America. It's Mexicans, Argentinians,
Uruguay,
Brazilians,
Brazil.
Uruguay. So why isn't their league popping? What's
They
going on?
they don't have that exposure.
Yeah, the market.
What's going on with the Vinis of Brazilian league, Premier League?
They don't have
What's
the
going on?
exposure like the Champions League or the
Exactly the
La
Champions League.
Liga or EPL. It's the
The champ-
exposure.
The Champions League is a
We
big draw.
all knew about Neymar when it was in Santos, but when
What
it
is
came to
the-
Barcelona, it was a whole different thing.
What is the UCL of South America?
I don't know. I apologize.
Exactly. The UCL is a big draw.
Africa, another one. How much talent has come out of Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana,
A lot.
and yet none of them, Senegal, none of them have popping leagues or an African league which goes off. Africa Champions League. Nothing. Africa Champions, nothing. This is, FIFA in general, and this is going deeper and deeper, but it's fucked. It is fucked. Japan have just slapped Germany. For World Cup winners Germany. Japan has just slapped them. The goalkeeper of Japan is 17th in his Japanese league. The team he plays for is fucking 17th. And he has just beaten Manuel Neuer. His team is one below relegation. There's 3 teams in relegation. First, second, and the worst. His team is second in relegation. And we are saying that England football, Europa, all of this. This is what I mean. I really want to travel and experience football abroad. I want to go to Turkish league. You know how big Fenerbahce and Galatasaray are?
Huge.
They're fucking massive.
Mexico is
respect.
another place. The vibes in Mexico on football, I've heard, is crazy. The fans, the culture, everything.
Look at that. That's another one. The thing is, scouts and everyone, they go to these, they do. You know what? Brazilian league is respected. By who? Not by us. The people who need to respect it is us, the fans. But you know who respect Brazilian league? Is the scouts. Because they go and find the Vinis, Rodrigos, all of this, the Valverdes and everything. They go and see them. Do you know how long they've been following Gabriel Jesus? Have you seen the Gabriel Jesus documentary?
No.
They found this since he was a child.
They found Gabriel Jesus when he was painting the walls.
Jeez.
In a pitch that doesn't have grass, it has sand, like mud, dry mud. And they found him. And they put him on the database. And they followed him.
Endrick is like the most hyped player. He's 16 and he's in Brazil. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's another kid that R9 mentioned that should have gone to the World Cup. Is this
It was
wonder kid?
Endrick.
It's
It was
Endrick.
Endrick.
It's him, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
him.
He was just saying,
Yeah,
I
he
just
said
put him
he's
in the
a-
squad. Like, you're not gonna play him. Just put him there, just to let them know,
Yeah,
like,
just let him
give
travel.
the exposure he needed.
Yeah.
Just let him travel. Yeah, I remember Ronaldo saying that.
It's the same thing I said with Facundo. let him get the exposure he needs.
I'm glad, and you know what? I'm glad about that. I'm glad Asian
see,
football will be taken because their football gets taken as a joke. They think Qatar is just about making money. They think China is just about for players to make money. I mean, there will be a time when certain leagues need to be, given a bit of respect. Now, Saudi
Japanese players
Arabia.
in the Bundesliga.
So for Saudi Arabia, they had 3 clubs combined
Listen,
into one.
Messi. I saw Messi against. Listen, in the Argentina Saudi Arabia game, I saw Messi, and he wasn't wearing an Argentinian shirt. I'm telling you, there are players out there that we don't, as fans, don't know about because all we do is watch Uber Eats, we watch Deliveroo, and we watch fucking fish and chips. That's what we watch.
Saudi Arabia has 3 clubs combined into one.
Wait, what?
Because most of the players come from 3 clubs.
9 of their first 11 were from one club.
Their whole 22 came
Wait,
from
is
3
Al
clubs.
Hilal an actual serious club?
Yes, that's where 9 of the players came from.
I swear to my mother's life.
These are club
swear
players.
to my mother's life.
It's real.
I Googled a random club. I said club in Saudi, and it came up Al Hilal. And I just said, okay, Maguire has to go to Al Hilal. And I swear to my mother's life, ever since then, the stars have aligned, and I keep hearing Al Hilal, Al Hilal, Al Hilal. It's like I've spoken it into the universe.
Right now, they're number 4 in their league.
Is Al Hilal actually a serious club? I thought
yes, they're number 4 in their league right now.
Real.
So I was onto something, and I didn't even know.
Yeah. It's fucking
What?
real, bro. They've 17
Al Hilal
points.
is real? I just said Al Hilal. Like Al I don't know, man. Just Al whatever. Al whatever their language is. I don't
it's
know
like
how
a
to
meme
pronounce it. I
club.
just saw Al Hilal FC. I said Maguire needs to go to Al Hilal FC. And next thing you know, Saudi Arabia had players from Al Hilal which beat us, Argentina.
Yeah, they're 4th. Technically, they're tied for 4th.
What the Football is crazy. Al Hilal is owned by Prince, but Al Ittihad is the best. Wow. That's crazy, you know. I didn't even know. I said Maguire has to go to the club, the same club that players beat. Wow. Saudi Arabia, man. Damn, Ghana nearly did it with Portugal as well. Let's be honest. They nearly did. If the guy didn't slip. Also, have you noticed players have been slipping? You know, Vini slipped as well. Someone clocked it.
Oh yeah, I remember people slipping actually. Quite a few.
People were slipping in this
I
World Cup
think,
on the pitches.
oh yeah, Mr. Shelton was saying. I think was it he or somebody else was saying that Eddie Nketiah should have just played for Ghana. Like you're not gonna start for England, something like that.
He does. He does.
I think there's some players like just go for the other national team. Like you're not gonna start for England.
Well, technically, Timothy Weah should have played for Liberia.
Yeah, but hold on, we don't want that now.
It's
Well, he
like
started for
it's
US,
like-
so there's no point go to Liberia.
but it's like Aubameyang, Gabon. Aubameyang and Gabon. He could have played for a different country as well. I'm sure he
But
could have played for a different country.
He could have played for France, I think.
I think so too.
But like, there's some players like you have the opportunity to. You have two nationality. Like the main one not picking you. The one you want is not picking you. Just come to the other one easily.
This country stuff is a bit interesting as well.
Japan is
because-
cooking. A lot of Japanese players on the Bundesliga, and they're really good. Endo, Kamada.
Yeah, I've noticed. Actually, thank you. Right, Mönchengladbach and all of them. Right,
Yeah.
Mönchengladbach. When I saw, I didn't take it serious. I was like, wait, Japan is playing in Mönchengladbach. What's going on here? When I saw that, I was like, what's going on here? Like, so, and then I saw Sushi Shu something FC. I need to stop trying to pronounce because I'm gonna get cancelled. I'm gonna get fucking cancelled. Wait, let me go to the Japan and Germany fixture, right, and bring it up. Line up. There we go. Right.
Also Germany is like they're too iffy for me. They're still not there yet. I give them like 2 more World Cups.
Germany is
Look, man,
crap.
they're serious, man. Stuttgart, like these are respectable teams, by the way. Don't fucking fuck with
Yeah,
them.
they got
Yeah,
good
but that's my guy,
players.
Gonda, man. Gonda's my guy, man. Who the fuck is Diego
Kubo.
Costa, man? Gonda's my
Kubo.
guy, man. Shimizu FC.
I think that's the top
Mönchengladbach,
team
I
in
told you.
China.
Itakura, Mönchengladbach.
Frankfurt.
Wow, Eintracht Frankfurt. Sociedad. Kubo, that's a baller. We saw him.
He
he terrorized us.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah. Kubo,
what
he
did you
did. Kubo was good against us first leg.
Yeah, he
Exactly,
terrorized
exactly.
us. He terrorized us. Celtic. Wow, rich history. Look at that. Maeda. What's the name? I don't
Maeda.
know. It doesn't come up. His first name doesn't come up. But yeah, Maeda. FC Tokyo. Big up Tokyo, man.
Oh,
Urawa Reds.
Sakai has played a lot of European games. Marcel, I think Napoli as well.
Wow, look at
Schalke.
that. Yoshida. I know Yoshida as well. I've heard of him before. Yoshida,
Yeah.
I've heard of him before. Schalke.
Freiburg. Stuttgart
Freiburg.
again.
Yeah. Stuttgart
Oh yeah,
again.
don't
Strasbourg.
underplay with PSV.
Look at Monaco. Wow.
Mitoma,
We
Mitoma's
know,
a
we
baller.
know. Anyways.
Mitoma's a
We know,
baller.
Just Brighton. We'll go Brighton. Sporting, very respectable. Very respectable. I don't know. What is that?
Tomiyasu.
Kawasaki Frontale. Oh, Tomiyasu. Yeah, there you go. Tomiyasu's there. And Kawasaki Frontale again. Yeah, man. Big thing. Let's go to Saudi one. You said the Saudi one. That one was interesting, right?
You're gonna see the club up.
Right, let's go to the Saudi one. Saudi. Where is it? Was it day before? It was the day before. Argentina versus Saudi. Let's see the Qatar. I know Qatar's first team, the one that played. All of the team plays in the same league. Same with Saudi, right? Not
I
one
think so.
Saudi player plays out of Saudi Arabia, right? What the hell? Wait, what?
It's crazy. Al Hilal, 9 of them.
Al Fatih and Al Shabab. I knew Al Shabab, but I didn't want to say it. I just didn't
They're
want to say
top.
Al
They're
Shabab.
top
I
of
was
the
just
league.
like Al Shabab FC. Al Hilal.
9 Al
Wow.
Hilal players.
Wait, no, what about the bench? Not Al Nasser, Al Ittihad. Oh, that's the team that Thingy mentioned. I think Muhammad mentioned Al Shabab. So nobody plays. outside, like in any other league, French. Yeah, this guy is solid. This guy is dripped out, man. He's getting paid. Ronaldo is getting paid well. Ronaldo is getting paid seriously well because his drip is different. Man came with Louis Vuitton shoes. I've never seen a manager come with Louis Vuitton shoes ever in my life.
Listen, this is the World Cup. We came to show out.
Yeah, he came to show off. He said, "I got drip, up your drip." I like managers who drip.
And he beat Argentina. Yeah, it's worth it. I understand the drip now.
Didn't the
Beat the
U.S.
games in
manager
Saudi
come in
League.
Jordans?
Yeah. Yep. He was wearing Jordans. Yeah, Jordan 4s. Jordan 4s. Yep.
Well, we need managers with drip again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm very happy that that these underdogs are performing, because it only means one thing: people will want to visit them, people will want to check them out, people will want to hear their background, they will want to check their leagues. This is all fantastic stuff.
U.S. will upset England tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be it's gonna be one of the biggest game in the world. It's gonna be bigger than the World Cup final.
I don't.
I mean, it's gonna
No,
be
that's
bigger than the
too
World Cup final.
No. It'll be big though.
If apparently if Ronaldo and Messi end up in the final, which they have to win the group, both of them have to win the group for that. If Ronaldo and Messi end up in the final, it will actually stop the world. Meaning, like, I don't think the broadcasters are prepared for the amount of people that will tune in.
Yeah.
Oh, the timeline will shatter.
Yeah, I don't think
Twitter will collapse on itself.
Yeah, Twitter will collapse. Yeah, that's what Twitter will collapse. Twitter will collapse. So will Facebook. So will Instagram, TikTok. Everything is just gonna collapse. The sheer surge of content is gonna collapse. YouTube's gonna feel it as well.
I already said that whoever wins the Portugal group is gonna win the World Cup.
Yeah.
The way it's lined up,
very hard to say.
If they win that group, if everything lines up perfectly, they're gonna have all easy matches all the way through.
I think it's difficult to say because
by losing.
It's only been the first round of the group stage. It's still a while to go.
I said it before the World Cup started. Like, win that group is winning everything.
Who's in that group? Portugal, Ghana,
Uruguay.
Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay.
He said it because of Facundo and Uruguay. That's why he said it.
No, not because of Facundo. It's not because just Facundo. Like, whoever wins that group is winning everything.
You're a very weird crackhead. You know crackheads who say put it all on red. Like, they keep saying put it all on red, gamble it all on red, and then red comes, and you just look at the crackhead thinking, "Fuck you."
The only tough match that they might have, that they will have, will be Brazil if Brazil win their group.
You can't have three cabs. You can't say it's France, Brazil, or England, man. You can't say. You have to say one, like with World Cup. But I don't know. You know, with the World Cup, is it okay to have numerous teams? Is it okay?
Oh, definitely. Every underdog is my team.
Some people take it seriously though, like the nationality thing.
Sure.
But
I look at it this way, right? For example, if you're multicultural, or like you have parents who have different backgrounds, you're gonna be part of two countries or three countries. You know, if you're that's mixed race. If that's the case, then technically, if all your countries are in the World Cup, you're technically allowed to support your arm, your leg, your body. You know, you have to.
I go by match basis. Match by match basis.
So Ganso is 2, England and US, and Omo is Nigeria. Well, Nigeria's not in it, so it's any African country, and
all African country.
Yeah, but in the group chat, you were shouting USA. You were shouting.
Oh yeah, definitely USA against England. It's definitely USA.
I also ties to Africa, so I'll root for them too. And Asia, so I'll root for them as well.
You know what? I'll be honest. Okay, I like certain teams, but if they frustrate me, I hate them.
Costa Rica, I don't like them. I don't like Costa Rica.
I don't even watch them. I'm not rooting for England because of Maguire. That's it. That's the reason.
You see? Actually,
no, I'm not. You know, I got an issue with England. Listen, hear me out. With England, Omo, just mute your mic. I think no, it's okay now. Actually, it's okay. It was having an echo. With England, you know what my problem is? Is there's a fan base in England, not all, of course, but there is a part of the fan base that are ridiculously bad hypocrites.
Definitely,
And I'm gonna say it as it is. There's quite a few of you in the stream, and I'm gonna say it as it is. When the players are racially abused, they don't put a full stop and a stand, a united stand to go and attack the authorities. They don't. They'll do the knee every single time, whatever, knee this, knee that, armband this, advertisement this. Great. When it came to the LGBT situation with a country like Qatar, whose law and religion and regulation are set in a certain way for eternity, since eternity, you guys want to rise up and make a stand.
Western world is crazy.
But when Saka, when Rashford, when Lukaku, even though he's not English, when these players are getting absolutely killed
Pogba.
emotionally, excuse me, they're emotionally getting killed inside from this set fan base. Nobody does anything. Or no, if they do, it isn't serious enough. It isn't serious enough. There shouldn't be anything like to be even okay. Yeah, there's a fine. No, there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. If you do not like set laws in the UK, then don't come to the World Cup if the World Cup was in UK. Don't come. Because if I ask you, both of you here, because you're in the stream, so you can speak. And if you're in the chat, you can respond to this as well. Ganso, if you went to Qatar on holiday, would you do anything to disrespect their law?
No.
Okay. Omo, if you went to Qatar on holiday, would you do anything to disrespect their law?
No.
Okay, Omo, if you went to a favela in Brazil and they said, you know, be humble when you walk the streets of in Brazil favelas, or Colombia, let's say, for example, or Mexico, are you gonna start acting and wearing designer
No.
and wearing chains? No, you're not, because you know how the fucking
You know,
shit
you know
works.
what's funny about the Mexico stuff? I think so. There's a street in Mexico where they say you shouldn't take pictures. People from
I
America legit travels there, take picture, get kidnapped, bad thing happen to them, and they're like, "Oh, I went here. They told me not to take picture, and I took picture, and so bad thing happened to me." And we're like, "They did tell you not to take pictures." And yeah, you went there, disobey the rule, and you expect us to help you. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
the
Once you
people
leave the country, you're on your own.
the people who went to Qatar and made a fuss about the situation going on, or sorry, not going on, the situation they have faced, would never ever raise a voice if they went on holiday. Do you think people haven't gone to Qatar before, Ganso? Is it the first time people have gone to Qatar?
No.
People been going to Dubai and Qatar for fucking years. Ain't nobody fucking said anything then.
This thing,
So
I
why
went
you,
there I went there last Christmas.
look at
Yeah,
that?
I went by the law. If I visit your country, I'm a visitor. I'm a
Thank you.
visitor.
I went to Jamaica and I wanted to I like, as you guys can probably tell, I like my clothes. I like my clothes. Not so much now, but before I used to like my clothes. I really like my jewelry. And I like nice things. I had this pair of beats, this exact pair of beats, and I went to my tour guide. Big up my tour guide, uh, uh, such a nice guy. I said to him, "I want to travel outside the resort." He took me around, no problem. Everything was brilliant. Nicest place I've ever been in my entire life. I said, "I want to go to Kingston, you know, the real Kingston," and he said, "I'm sorry, I can't." I said, "Why?" He said, "You got too much drip on." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "If you want to go Kingston, I want you to wear a plain black t-shirt and a very plain, simple cargo pants and some very simple, maybe Vans or even Crocs." I said, "Why?" He said, if they see you, you're a walking ATM. And even me, the tour guide, I'm not taking you because you're my responsibility. I said, Bumbleclap. That's him saying it. And that's not me saying Jamaica's an unsafe place, because it's not. Because last time I checked, there are areas near my house that is not safe. There are areas near Ganso's house, Omo's house, that are not safe. Unless both of you live in Beverly Hills.
Oh no.
Listen, Beverly
Well,
Hills
there
is
you
not
go.
much safe. Listen, I'm Nigerian, and I'm about to go to Nigeria. I know what they're gonna tell me. Like, hey, don't do no negotiation. I shouldn't negotiate anything. I just shouldn't talk when it's time to pay. Just be
Yeah,
quiet and sit in the corner. And I'm about to
yeah,
do that. And I speak the same language as them. I do everything as them.
yeah,
But I already
yeah,
know, like, hey, I'm a visitor. Even though I am from here, I'm still a visitor.
yeah,
Whatever you say, I'm just gonna follow.
yeah, yeah. 100%. Absolutely. I'm a very naughty guy, as you guys can tell. For fun, I tried to jump a train in Turkey. Do you know what jumping a train means?
No.
Wait,
It means
without
like
paying?
yeah, without pain. That's right, without pain. So I went to Turkey and I've spent shit ton of money. This is only, by the way, this is this year. This is this year. I've gone to Turkey and I've spent a lot of money, and I said, yeah, train journey. You know, let's just try. Because if you've been to Turkey, you would know this. By the way, the train, the train actually has no barriers. So if these are the train stop one, train stop two. One is going this way, one is going that way, right? Do you get it?
Yeah.
You can go on the track and go on the platform. But if you
Okay.
want to go on the platform, you have to go through a barrier. So I'm like, wait, are you being serious? Like it's like saying the gate is here, but I could just go on the platform and then walk on. Does that make sense?
You
So
see,
wait, one second. So I was like, you know what? I told my friend, you know what? Let me not pay, and let me just jump on, you know? And to prove you what I mean, I'm gonna show you guys a image so you see what I mean. Bear with me. I've already got the image up. There you go. Do you see this image where the train is? Do you see it on the screen?
Oh yeah.
Do you see there's barriers here? But then I could just go on the track and go onto the platform. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said it's late at night. Let me not pay and let me just jump the train. And out came a police officer with an AK-47. And I said, bro, I just said I don't speak English. He said I don't. He started speaking to my friend. Ticket. My friend scanned in, and then he gave me the ticket to scan in. The same ticket scans twice because you top your card up and you keep spending, right? You just tap and
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
like
yeah.
contactless. It's a contactless. So he tapped it and he gave it to me. I tapped it and then I just went. The guy comes with the AK-47. You know, police abroad, they've got big boy guns. Big boy guns. In the UK, they don't have guns. Police don't have guns. They just have vibes. Came with guns. I don't know why. I forgot all the languages in my head. I can speak 6 languages. I just forgot all languages. I said
Yeah, damn
I
sick.
became mute. Yeah, I speak 6 languages. I became mute.
Jesus Christ. That's insane.
I became mute. I gave to my friend. My friend has big balls, really big balls, heavy balls. And he was speaking to the guy. I was like, man, you're brave, man. When I saw the AK-47, I think I felt something warm going down my legs. And it was pee. It's a fucking AK-47, bruv. If he points, I think I just freeze. I become a wax model. I'll freeze. If he says freeze, I will say frozen. I don't know what he's saying. Bro, I paid. I said, what is the damage, bro? I'm paying whatever you need to pay plus more. I'm paying you some tea and biscuit money as well. I'm paying. And since then, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I'm very naughty. That's all I'll say. I'm very naughty, man.
It's a learning experience.
I can't wait to go America and jump your trains. I'm gonna try this shit
Wait,
in
what?
America, man. Like your
Never.
what's it called? Your tube, your underground in New York? Subway. That's the one. Subway. I'm gonna try and get in the subway for free.
No, everybody get it for free. I use it every day and I get it for free.
Wait, you don't pay for your subway?
No, why would I pay? I live here.
Wait, your subway is free?
I don't think so.
It's not free. People are supposed to pay, but I don't pay.
So how do you get in?
Don't worry about it.
You have like a swipey thing, a card.
I'm not gonna swipe it. Then I just open the door or I just jump over it.
You jump?
Yeah,
You jump over the gates?
it's like a little,
not a
it's like
gate,
a
it's
little
like-
standing gate, and you just jump over it, like on the waist height, and you just jump over it.
Wow. All right, you're different. You are different.
The only time
It's
I
like-
pay is if the police is there.
So look now, these people complaining about the Qatar situation. Are they gonna
Then
complain more
don't go.
about
You
gun?
don't have to go.
Are you gonna
Like,
are you
if
gonna
I'm
complain
going
about
to
gun
talk
laws?
today, I will go.
Are you gonna complain about gun laws in America? Because I'm scared of guns. I'm really scared of guns.
And we like, and they like to. I think it's a match in Chicago too. I think the way these matches are, I'm like, yeah, I don't
And
know.
guess what? Guess what annoys me? Really annoys me about America. You know what? What's the most annoying thing about America?
What?
As an outsider, the most annoying thing about America is I could be here right now and I am allowed to do something. But if I go 5 minutes across the road, I am not allowed to do that thing. That thing becomes illegal. How the fuck that makes sense?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You know what I mean? I can do something here, but if I drive 5 minutes down the road or whatever, 5 minutes, 1 hour that direction, and then I do the same extracurricular activities there, it's illegal.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. No, but that's just like how the thing works.
It's the
It's like
states
state rights or whatever. Each state can kind of have its own rules.
Why do you have state rights?
because
Well, that's
it
how
won't
it's,
be
that was how it's
themselves.
designed. That's how like the country was designed originally. The states would have the power, not the central government.
Well, that messes things up.
It's kind of old fashioned, but it's like
it confuses me because then I need to have a book with every
No, but a lot of states
I need to
are
know what
kind
I
of
can do.
overturning that now. A lot of states are like overturning it now, pretty much. The states you want to be, I'm pretty sure it's fine there. Like the good states. The crap states, who knows? I don't know what it's like there.
Man, this shit confuses me. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. So all I'm saying,
But it's
Man.
very few things though. Most stuff is like pretty standard across the board.
yeah, I just don't get your thingy laws, the state laws. Like I can you know what I mean? Like gun is allowed here, weed is allowed there, this is allowed there, cocaine is allowed there. I don't get it. I don't know where the World Cup is going to be as well in America because I know it's in
all
America,
over.
Canada, and Mexico.
All over, like
Yeah,
all over the US and all like the big cities and stuff.
yeah, it's a lot
A
of
lot of the
big
big city,
traveling.
like it makes no sense. I don't want to do all that traveling.
And the other thing as well, what I don't like about America is too big. I know it's not America's fault, but it's too big.
That's what I like. It's very like diverse, like
For me,
weather and stuff.
like people say driving 6 hours is normal in America.
Kind of.
5 hour drive. Yeah, 5 hour drive, no problem.
When I was a kid, if we wanted to go to like the airport, it was like a 2-3 hour drive.
What? Do you know how long it takes me to get to the airport from right here where I'm sat right now? Have a guess. How long will it take me to get to the airport from where I'm sat right now?
10
30 minutes.
30 minutes, that's correct. 25 if I'm being,
mine's is 30 minutes as
22.
well.
22 minutes if I'm being adventurous, if you know what I mean. 22
US,
minutes.
it's big.
You guys
That's
have
what-
time zone in your own country. That's crazy.
I like it though because you can if you want to be somewhere snowy, if you want to be somewhere like kind of tropical and hot, you guys just got gray clouds everywhere.
At least I know what I get when I come out.
Honestly, it's just a surprise. I don't know the weather. I just find out the day when I'm about to go out.
You can go places with actual 4 seasons instead of like
That's
one.
true. That's
I
that's
think
true.
I think that is Vegas and California.
If guns
It's
were
sunny.
illegal in America all over, I
Only
would
some states
consider.
it's legal to have guns. In some
Yeah, I don't
states
get
it's
this
legal to
legal
have
state.
guns.
No, I don't get it. And then you have state tax. Like, what the fuck is state tax? What the fuck
Oh,
is
it's
state
like
tax?
Listen, it's just light robbery, man.
it's like
Why do I have to pay? I have to pay normal tax and then state tax.
well,
No,
no,
that's
it's not on sales tax. It's not sales tax. You just
Oh.
pay
No,
once.
normal tax like IRA.
Oh, okay. I can't comment on that. I've never done taxes.
Yeah, because you're only 12 years old.
Listen, I don't do my taxes.
See, what do you mean I don't do my taxes? Like, what
I
is
let
this?
someone else do it. I don't need that headache.
It's my studio. This is a studio.
Okay.
This is away from my house.
Oh, I do taxes. I let someone else do it. I don't need the headache.
So you pay state tax and then you pay government tax.
Yes.
I guess
And then
so.
and then you don't have free medical.
No.
No.
Is gun legal in your area?
In my area, no. New York, no guns not legal.
Okay, that's good. But crack is legal.
But people could still.
Crack is not legal.
Crack is not legal. Weed is legal.
Oh, weed is legal.
It's legal in
Yes.
most of the relevant states. It is.
Wow.
The others, like
They got
wherever,
that shit done quick.
wherever abortion is legal, weed is legal. Let's put it like that.
So you can get high and pay double tax, basically.
Yes.
Oh, but you're
Depends.
saying you're paying tax twice, but I think like percentagely, I don't think it's as high. But I'm not sure.
How much is the percentage of tax in New York, Omo?
It depends. I don't know.
On-
I
It
just
depends
pay
on your
for
like your
stuff.
bracket as well. Your bracket, like I think, like depends on your money you make.
Yeah, but
etc.
in the UK, this is normal rate tax, which is 20%, then 40%, then 45%. That's simple. That's all it is. 3 levels, bish bash bosh, done. Depending on your bracket, the higher you earn, the more higher you go, which is 20%, 40%, or 45. There's no 23%. There's no nothing like that.
All you have to do is scam your way, as in the higher you pay, the less you pay. The lower you make it, the higher you pay.
And you guys do your taxes once every how many years?
Once a
year, I
once a
think.
year.
Oh, right. Okay, once a year. Right.
Okay, I googled it. There's 7 tax brackets:
Jesus.
10, 12,
Cheers
10, 12, 22, 24, 32, 35, 37.
Why is this? And then you have state tax as well.
I think maybe. I don't know.
Do you guys pay? Okay. Do you guys pay council tax?
What is that? Like for your
That's
local
like-
area?
Yeah, local tax, like for your roads, for your police, for your bins, for your lights on your
I
street.
think that's part of the state tax.
They just take it out. That's a state tax.
Oh, that's state tax.
Yeah,
Right,
so
okay.
like central tax would be for like government, like Medicaid or stuff, and then your state tax is for like your roads, infrastructure,
Right,
like
right.
local
So,
stuff.
so that's fine. The thing what I was confused about is you call them both tax, which is government tax and state tax. What we have is government tax, just like yourself. You pay government tax on your money, but then we have council tax.
Okay.
Council is basically another word for state. So we actually have the same. And your council tax is not based on, well, it is based on where you live, but it is also based on how big your house is. The bigger house, the higher the council tax.
Oh, it doesn't work like that here.
No, I don't think so.
So everybody pays the same state tax.
Yes.
I think so.
Well, that's a bit fucking lucky, isn't it? Because
I think the same percentage for everyone.
that's a bit
percentage
lucky then.
wise it is.
That's lucky.
I
That's good.
I think it's supposed to be like the more you make, the higher tax you pay. But
Exactly.
people scam their
there's-
way through. So
Yeah,
like,
but VAT is different. VAT doesn't apply to individuals. That applies to businesses. But I get you. Ireland is same as England.
for example, my prison, I put it in my tax.
I don't get you. I don't get you.
I get paid when I'm home.
Okay, plug in your iPhone first and foremost, whoever it is. Someone's plugging in their iPhone.
Oh, that was me.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to going to America. I will go to Mexico if I can. I've always wanted to visit Mexico, and I've always wanted to visit Canada. The World Cup 2026 is going to be probably the most expensive World Cup that there has been, because the sheer geography people have to cover. I do also wonder how they are going to set out the games, because if you're saying to a country that France play Uruguay in Mexico, but then France have to play Saudi Arabia in Canada, do you know how big of a journey that is?
Listen, to tell you the truth, it makes no sense. The time zone, it will destroy everything.
I would assume they would maybe like localize each group. So they say like Group A would be West Coast, and that's kind of where they play. Group B would be East, I guess, something like that.
Yes.
Right. But then that's okay for the players, but that's not okay for a generic fan like me.
Oh,
when
no,
I want to see Portugal.
The fans are
I want to see Portugal. I want to see Spain. I want to see Gavi. I want to see Facundo. I want to see all of them.
You'll have to pick. You're not going to be able to go to everything.
The fans are not making all the games. That's a fact.
Yeah, pick or pay, basically. Pick or pay. Because also this particular World Cup, every game has been one after the other. Whereas America World Cup, there will be games going on simultaneously. There will be a game going on in Canada. There will be a game going on in West Coast, and there'll be a game going on in Mexico at the same time.
But the schedule is technically... Is it out? I don't know. I'll check.
I think so. I'm not. This is not something that I'm saying as a fact. I think that's going to be the case. That they're going to play 3 games at the same time in 3 different zones.
Let's see.
Which will be messed up, because the time in Mexico is not the same time in Canada, is it?
Well, it depends. Like vertically, they're vertical slices. There's, I think, 3 or 4 different time zones. But from East Coast to West Coast, it's 3 hours.
For example, Chicago won't have games played there, so they selected certain stadiums. I don't even get what that sentence means.
Okay, here I'll send an image of the host cities. So these are where games will be played.
The finals of Texas, that suck.
You have sent me a blank image.
It didn't work. Never mind. I'll screenshot it instead.
I don't like where the finals has been held.
Where is it being held?
It's being held in Texas. But I know why. Because
there you go.
The AT&T Stadium is Jerry Jones, right? I believe, right?
I have no clue. I'll check.
I think it is.
It's Dallas. It's Dallas.
Is that where the final is?
Apparently.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
What's going on here?
Yeah, the Dallas. Oh, that's a good ass stadium too. Yeah, it's worth it. I understand it now.
What's going on here?
What's happening?
What? I don't know what's happening, but the guy was really happy at the start of the video. You see him eating his food, and at the end of the video, he's just crying, bro. I don't know what's going on. Twitter is just amazing, man. I love paying for Twitter. It's the best money that I spend. I absolutely love it, man. Twitter is amazing. Anyways, where's the fight? Let's see. Dallas. Where's Dallas?
Texas.
Oh wait. So this is the map, right? Okay, cool. Okay, Boston,
that's a good stadium.
New York, Philly, Toronto. I am really bad at geography, so New York to Toronto is very close.
It's flight wise, I think it will probably be 2 hours, maybe.
Drive wise is 5 hours, right?
No, it'll be very long. I don't think you can technically drive.
What?
Wait. Hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Wait, pull up the map.
What's going on now? Yuma. Don't make me pull up your video of your audition, bro. I don't know.
Toronto is 7 hours drive.
Yeah, New York and Toronto is so close. 7 hours.
No, you can't. There's a lake there blocking it. I don't know if you can actually like drive there.
No, you go over the lake. It's 7-hour drive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
no.
there's something called bridges.
Okay.
I don't know why. So wait, how far is Boston to New York?
That's like 3. It should be like 3, 4 hours.
That looks like 1 hour. That looks like 1 hour. That's very close.
No, it's far.
It's far.
Drive. 3-hour
That's
drive.
2 hours.
About
2,
4. About 4
4.
actually.
So 4 hours
from New York to Boston.
Okay,
yeah.
how long is New York to Philadelphia? Must be like 30 minutes.
No.
What are we doing here?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Are you okay? If that is 2 hours from New York to San Francisco, it must be 75 hours.
Nah, probably like a whole day or close to a day.
New York to San Francisco is 24-hour drive. A fucking 24-hour. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Okay, put.
No. Hold on. We will do this properly. We will go on Google Maps right now, and we will search from where to where we're going. Right. First off, we'll search off with New York.
Is a 1 day drive, 19 hours.
41 hours.
2 days. You're going from coast to coast.
Exactly.
You're pretty much traveling the whole United States.
It's about 40 hours.
God damn it. 1 second.
One more thing.
Damn it.
The 2026 World Cup will have 48 teams. This one is currently 32. They're doubling the amount of teams.
I'm typing New York, but because I have dyslexia and I love Neymar so much, I typed in Neymar.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Planet Faz, man. I myself am a crackhead. Anyways, I'm in New York, right? Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's zoom the fuck out of this bitch. And let's get the whole of God Save America. There we go. We got America. There we are. Right. New York.
Yeah.
New York to Toronto is close, man. I don't know what you're talking. And it's not, there's no water, man. There's land.
It's far, bro. It's far.
It's
very
far.
Okay, where's Philadelphia now? Where's Philadelphia?
Philadelphia,
Nashville.
top right.
Zoom in. It's not on the map.
What is it? Philadelphia. It's very close. That's 45 minutes.
2 hours.
No, it's not 45 minutes. It looks like it, but it's not 45 minutes.
I googled. It's 2 hours, bro.
How the fuck is New York to 1 hour 34 minutes?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How big is America?
Huge.
7.5 hours. What the fuck? What the fuck is 13 hours on a bus?
Oh, the buses. Don't use the buses.
The bus. Whoa. You better go rent a vehicle when you come here.
You gotta get a car, not a bus.
You must rent a vehicle. Is a 2-hour drive.
Wait, how am I gonna rent a? I'll have to rent a vehicle for 7 days or something crazy. For
you have to rent a vehicle and you have to get the easy pass to go with it as well.
You'll have to go
what?
for like a.
Sorry, what did you say, Omar? I have to rent a vehicle and
get the easy pass as well because you got to go with some tolls.
Oh yeah, the tolls.
What's
the tolls.
easy pass?
It's something to make you go over tolls, pretty much. Because when you go over certain bridge, you have to pay for it.
There's tolls on the highway, so you have to like avoid them.
I drove from Texas to San Francisco. It took me 27 hours. That's because you drive slow.
Nah, I drive fast. Whatever time I look on the GPS, I'm minus 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay,
and from New York,
I'm gonna come to New York. I know that. So I'm landing in New York, but then
from New York to California is not an option. Just cross that off the table.
I need to go to Guadalajara.
Oh, that's
not an option. I'm not going down there.
There you go.
How can I go to Guadalajara? Because I want to go meet some of the people. 39 hours.
You can't drive, bro. You have to fly.
Some places you have to fly to. or
But
take
there's
the
no there's
train.
no fly.
Actually,
There's no fly. It
taking
doesn't
the
say
train might
fly.
be better.
Can I take a train? Bus?
No,
The Amtrak.
that'll be worse. That'll be worse, bro.
What? Why is it so long?
Because the US is huge.
Okay, how long is it gonna take me to go to Kansas then? Kansas should be close, no?
No, Kansas is far, bro.
17 hours. How big is America?
Massive. It's huge.
I used to think America's like New York, Chicago, Washington.
No. That's just
And
like
then you
the
have
East Coast.
Wyoming. ain't that
West
where
Coast
Kanye
is-
West live?
Yeah. He had like a ranch there.
Chicago. That LA, New York to LA is pretty much the whole map. If you Google it,
So-
watch what to say. The whole
So
map.
how
is like
far
the
is
whole thing.
Toronto to Vancouver? Let's see, Toronto to Vancouver.
7 hours maybe.
38 hours. You're a bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, I flew like that distance recently. I think it's a 4-hour flight.
You have to fly everywhere.
Yeah. And the flights are long too. West Coast to East Coast is 6 hours.
So wait. How do you fly? What do you mean fly everywhere?
You go to an airport and you fly. What do you mean?
No. How do you have so many airports? I don't get it. Like how
There's
does it,
airports
what?
everywhere, bro.
There's airports everywhere. Every state has an airport.
Everywhere.
Like
Okay,
2-3 airports a state.
Okay. Is there a train? Can I take a train from New York to Philadelphia?
No.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can, but it will take a long time.
And it'll be crap
Why?
too. It'll be bad. It's not like
Why?
UK trains. It's good. It will be bad.
It's
So
not
you
like
don't
the
have
Harry
train-
Potter train. It's gonna suck.
So there's no
The train system in the US is not good.
Can I not take a train from New York to Sacramento or
No.
No,
like one train where you're going straight one to
no,
other?
we don't do that here.
No. We don't have like trains.
Yeah.
It's called cross country train. Do you know what that means? Across country, meaning you're going across the country.
No, we don't really do trains like that here.
Why?
I don't know. We just don't.
It takes so long.
Why is Michigan so far from New York?
Oh, that's where I used to live.
Wow. So basically, 2026 World Cup is fucked.
You can only go you have to say like I'm only going to the
Listen,
final. That's it. You can't
the
go to
fans?
every game.
For the fans, it's fucked.
Okay. San Francisco to Los Angeles.
I
what's
think
that?
it's 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours.
Hey,
One hour.
that shouldn't be far.
5? What the hell?
5 hours.
How is it?
What
I
the
didn't even
fuck?
know that.
With light traffic.
I thought it was 2. I said 2.
Leaving right now at crazy o'clock. It is
What time
5
is it over there?
fucking
Yeah,
hours.
right now the traffic is.
I'm gonna need a big fucking car.
You have to save up money
I
for
already
this, bro.
told you I'm not going to LA for any LA matches because that LA traffic is no joke. Same thing with Atlanta traffic. Those are no
You're sitting
joke.
there
Wait,
for hours,
I didn't
bro.
even consider traffic. I just thought vibes
Traffic
and
is
drives.
bad. Traffic is bad.
Your LA traffic
Traffic
is
is
worse. You
It's not
thought
like
you thought
UK.
Cristiano Ronaldo leaving was bad?
Everyone,
Why can't Neymar leave at halftime?
everyone got cars, bro. It'll be ages, years before you can get out. That's why I don't go to any sporting events. The traffic.
What,
the
in
wait
LA?
to get to it.
So do you have scooters? You know what a scooter is?
Yeah, I think they have them like on the streets and stuff.
E-scooter. Do you know what e-scooter is? You go like this.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
scan the code and then you like.
Yeah. Barcode. I just scan a code and I just.
I think they
just
have them.
Go.
Yeah,
think
they
they-
have that. They have that in New York.
So I could do that then. I could just get on a scooter, get on my
Listen,
flight.
before halfway your scooter's gonna die out because they last 30 to 40 minutes.
This is really, really confusing. I am really confused. Okay, where's Miami then?
Scroll right,
East Coast,
scroll
to the
right.
right, far right.
Keep going. There
I
you
know
go.
Right
Miami
there.
looks like
at the
that
bottom.
little
Florida.
corner?
I remember
That
Florida.
little
It
stuff at the bottom
like
right?
Bottom
it
corner.
Yes.
looks like a fish. If you
Yes.
look at it very carefully, it looks like a turtle's head.
It has like an eye right there.
Yeah. Where's
And
Miami?
that's
It is
Miami in a
bottom.
nutshell.
Right. So How do I do flight map? Where's the flight map?
Use Google Maps, not Bing.
Okay, what is
Use-
Miami to?
Use Google Maps. You'll get flights there.
Yeah, but Miami to
I know from
New York.
from New York, flight ticket is $100.
Okay, yeah, we need to talk about flight prices. What's the flight prices like?
Listen, your
Depends.
best bet is JetBlue. Your worst bet is
Actually,
Southwest.
what's that? Skyscanner. Skyscanner. Let's go Skyscanner. Right?
Oh no. You forgot about
why?
Spirit. Spirit is terrible.
From
Oh
New
yeah,
York.
I forgot about that one. The famous one.
Yeah.
From New York to Miami. Does Miami have an airport?
Every
Yes.
big city does. Every big city is an airport.
Every big city does. It pretty much, I would say almost every.
New York
city
is
has
two,
one.
I think. New York is 2
So-
or 3.
Yeah, New York
Yeah, we
has
have
2.
3.
One on this side, one on that side. I don't
And
know
they're
what
like
that means,
and they're
but-
like 40 minutes apart.
Chicago is 2, I think, as well.
Wait, Mohammed, do you live in America? I think he lives in America. That's what he's saying. It takes ages on train. Why do you not have train? From New York to Miami is 140 pounds, and it's 3 hour. It's 3 hour flight.
Yeah.
Okay. What about New York to Guadalajara? Does Guadalajara have a
Probably. Should.
Guadalajara airport? How much is that? Let's see. 600 fucking pounds. So what if fucking Garnacho is playing and I have to go see Garnacho? Oh, no. Actually, it's gone cheaper. It's 300. 400 pounds. That's too much, man.
Listen,
Bro, you need
you're here to get scammed.
Oh
a
my
bag.
fucking
You need a
God.
fat bag to
Wait.
do it.
No, this is fucked, guys. This is no. I'm about to cry.
You'll be
This is
flying
weird.
in games.
I
with
feel
people.
dizzy. I'm feeling dizzy.
You be flying to
Cheapest
games,
flight.
the game is already playing.
The cheapest flight from New York to Guadalajara is £399, and that's not in World Cup season, by the way. This is not World Cup season.
Dude,
Is that connecting flight? Nah, you don't want that.
Do New
It's
York to
connecting
LA.
flight.
There is no
There's a-
direct.
Those are JetBlue gotta be direct.
There's no direct. Look, none.
Oh
No.
nah, you don't want that.
Do it to LA.
So
Do
what-
it to LA.
What do I want? I'm confused.
LA should be like 400-500.
Oh no,
300.
Spirit.
Oh
Nah,
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 yeah,
Spirit. Don't do
that's not the
Spirit.
direct you want. That's not the direct you want.
You don't want Spirit, bro.
What's wrong with Spirit, man?
It's awful. You will
Listen,
die in that plane,
listen.
bro.
How soon do you want to meet your maker?
exactly.
Like you know, like some planes are comfortable.
God.
Some planes are comfortable. Imagine you're feeling the iron on your back.
Your
Wait,
knees will be
what?
squished, bro. Your knees will be squished. You have no
I'm a big
room at
guy,
all.
you know. I'm a big guy. I need
You-
space.
Your knees will be touching, and you know, as a man, your knees not supposed to touch.
No,
They're
it's
gonna
not.
be
It's not.
touching.
I'm a big guy, you know.
Bro, they
I wear
cram people
XL.
in those planes.
I wear XL. Will I fit in a chair?
And you know the best thing about Spirit, they don't
Yeah.
care. They don't care. Your flight could get canceled at the gate because somebody else come on.
But people are still using Spirit, no?
No,
Yeah, but-
it's a risk. 50-50 chance.
Wait, so you're telling me I've looked at it. So there's the only direct is Spirit, by the way.
Well, I mean, you're
There's a
looking at a
reason why.
specific date. If you
There's a
change
reason
the
why
dates
it's also
broader,
cheap.
Okay, am I doing return? No return, one ways only. I'm sorry, I fucked up. I did returns. Let's do one ways only. Direct, £200. I did returns. I fucked up. That's better. This is decent prices now. Okay, yeah, but it has to be returned because from there I'm gonna go somewhere else, anyways. But let's see. Oh my, y'all better start donating some fucking money, bro, because this shit is gonna be expensive. Yo, everybody start donating $100 each,
Bro.
man. If you want me to go see the World Cup,
Listen,
because this is gonna be.
it's the United States. We are here to
What's
school.
Lufthansa Airlines?
oh, that's like a
Lufthansa.
German airline, I think. Maybe.
Okay, so
I'm
there's
not sure.
numerous choices, anyways.
There's numerous choices. Spirit,
The cheapest one is
Southwest, or the one you do not want.
what about what was but Spirit are economical.
No, but
Listen,
it's crap. It's
listen.
economical because it's crap. They cram you in there.
What about Aero Mexico?
I've never flew with that, so I don't know.
I don't know what that is. It's, so long as it's not Spirit, you're good.
You don't even know what
Listen,
that is.
I don't know how much I could explain to you,
What the fuck?
but Spirit is so bad.
It's just like I feel like there's a UK airline that has this reputation. Let me find it.
Jet, not Jet 2. I don't know.
Well, whatever airline that is, just think of a worse version of it.
Is it EasyJet? Is EasyJet that one?
EasyJet, yeah, EasyJet. But Easy is still okay, man. Just sit down.
Listen,
You know,
listen.
and a lot of the time, the plane is not full, so you just have the seat next
No,
to
but
you.
think
and
of
you lie
that, but
down.
10 times worse. But it is
How
full,
can
and
it
you're
be 10
crammed in
times
there.
worse? It's a plane with some seats. Does it have
Everybody's
a
on
toilet?
it.
Okay, does it have a toilet?
Yes,
It
but no,
doesn't
but
work.
okay. You said the seats were empty. In Spirits, the seats won't be empty. They'll be small, and you'll be crammed in there like fish.
With people?
Yes, you'll be
Yes.
full.
And sometimes the fat people, yeah,
Oh no!
What do you mean?
they some flight. If somebody's fat, they're supposed to pay for 2 seats, but not Spirit. They pay for 1 seat, and they're gonna sit right there. The baby
No.
crying. Everything worse you think about airline is that particular flight. Getting snacks, no nothing.
They don't
No,
even
Wait,
give
you
you
don't get
drinks.
refreshment?
No,
There's no
no,
refreshment?
no,
What is
no, you don't.
refreshment? You get no Spirit. You about to see your maker.
What if-
You know, like the table on the planes. I don't think some of them even have that.
Yeah, you get a little table that goes like this.
What table?
It doesn't have it, bro.
And you
No
can put like
table.
your iPad and you
No
relax.
table, bro.
What
No table,
iPad?
bro.
Listen, if you have a you checking the luggage, good luck. Carry-ons only. Carry-ons only.
What's I'm gonna encounter Karens on Spirit.
Probably. It's
You
the worst.
you have to because somebody's gonna be upset.
Yes.
With what?
With the service, it'll be terrible.
You want
I don't-
A+ service at McDonald's.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
happening.
actually, that's a good example. Spirit is the McDonald's of airplanes.
I think you want A+ service at McDonald's. You want steak in McDonald's. It's not happening.
I'm not happy. I might be looking like I'm happy, but I'm very, very upset right now because how the fuck you telling me it's 327 pounds to go from New York JFK to Guadalajara, and I have to stop somewhere, and it's a 19-hour flight, and the cheapest one is a 8-hour flight, and I have to fly on a certain time as well. For example, if a game has finished and then I have to fly at a certain time to go to the next game, I'm gonna have to fucking pay.
Bro.
I
Unless
can't
you have
do
like
it. That's basically
millions.
it. The basic is I need at least a good 10 bands. Serious
Listen,
10
Probably more, bro.
10
if you're
bands
doing,
is
like,
not even
hotels and
enough, but
stuff.
there's still round of 16, quarterfinals,
You're gonna have
semifinals,
to-
and the finals.
You're gonna have to like pick a week and just to go to like a few games.
You
or
cannot
something.
make all games. You gotta pick
Exactly.
and choose.
You have to pick like the semis, and I'll just go to the semis, something like that.
And have your iPad ready because you're gonna use it to watch the other games.
God damn it. This is fucked, man.
Me, I'm only doing East Coast games. New York,
What's East Coast?
New York,
East Coast
Miami.
is New York, Florida.
I
That
think
stuff.
Philadelphia is also there, and Chicago is also there in that list.
Am I flying to Philadelphia?
You probably want to fly into New York, I would assume.
Why is it so expensive to fly from New York to Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Because it's a short flight, so
Oh, 32 minutes. What's this? Line Air.
it's a 3K flight, bro.
But what is it? Is it Airways or is it a private jet?
It's probably
I don't know what that
private.
is.
I mean, you're paying 3K. It probably has to be some type of private thing.
Yeah, it gotta be private.
Wait, you can fly private?
Yeah, I look private. Two? What? Nah, that's too much.
That's 3 bands, bro.
That's too much. What?
Let me Google it.
Nah, search
What's
my price.
What's
Linear
linear
Air.
air?
Charter flight.
This is Glazers in, bro. This is Glazers
okay,
in.
yeah. Those are chartered flights, so they're effectively private.
Are they private? Oh, okay.
Effectively.
Oh, they go on what time you want or what? Well, not really because they have their own times, but chartered flights, right? Okay.
Yeah,
essentially.
I have to search my flights. Search my
Cheapest is
flight.
100 pounds, but it will take you 6 hours.
Oh no,
when
not
driving.
Frontier.
Nah, you see, you see that
Wait,
connector
what's
right
wrong with
there?
Frontier, man?
Frontier is kind of like Spirit's brother, Spirit's cousin.
Fuck, man.
Exactly.
Guys, what's going on, man? Air Canada plus Frontier.
And
What about that mean?
also, you know what? You might as well just buy a round trip and just buy the one way to go. God, the
British
connection
Airways,
is not
that's
working
good.
for me.
Oh no, British Airways 15 hours. What's going on here, man?
And stop it. Wait, hold up. You should. That's LaGuardia. That's EWR. Nah, something's
Austrian.
up here.
United is good.
I'm pretty sure United's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's decent.
United. Well, I'm sure they will make something right by then.
I think the round trip is cheaper than direct.
I'm sure they're gonna make something. What's the Vancouver? Let's see Vancouver because there'll be a game in Canada, so I'd want to go to a game in Canada. Let's say I go to Vancouver. Direct. No direct? Give me a direct one. No one-stop business. Well, if I go one stop, I save a lot of money. I save a lot of money. So let's look at that. One stop. Cheapest. What's the cheapest? Cheapest and the best is the same price. Fastest is only 3 hours. So what's 3 hours? Big deal. Big deal, 3 hours, but I save $300. Big deal. Big deal. I save what's Flair Airlines?
I've never heard of that.
WestJet.
Atlanta, Boston. I could make those games. I could make Miami. I could make New York. I could make Philly, and that's about
This
it.
is good.
I can do
I could make
Seattle,
Canada.
Vancouver, San Francisco, LA. No, but like if this World Cup, you have to go to the Mexico games. I'm convinced that the Mexico games will be sick.
Vancouver
True.
to Vancouver.
The Mexico
what did I
fans
do?
are more.
Vancouver to Toronto.
Like I have
what's
to
that
go
one?
make a trip down to Mexico.
That's good. See, Vancouver to Toronto, £50. This is good.
Listen, you don't know what the name of these planes are. I don't know the name of these planes.
You
I've
don't
never
need to.
heard
You're
of
just.
these places.
What's this soup? Sui.
And the price,
Sui?
I don't like. You see, in America,
Sui Airlines?
that's Sue. So what's about
Sui
Ronaldo?
Airlines.
I don't trust this, bro. £50.
I don't
for
trust
a
anything that
4-hour
is cheap.
flight.
I don't trust
Exactly.
cheap stuff.
Yeah,
the
but the
U-
best is.
No. But like, you have to. I don't know. I just wouldn't trust that. That's the type
Why?
of-
It's
it's like
not expensive enough.
What?
exactly.
You mean?
No. He's
Listen,
right though. He's right though.
I like to pay in between. Not too high, not too cheap. That is
He's
too
right.
cheap. I don't like too cheap.
He's right. I wouldn't trust it. You'll get on the plane and they'll do some sketchy shit.
Listen, I've been on a plane where they canceled certain people's flight. Certain people couldn't get on the plane because they had somebody else come on.
What?
Oh, they overbook too. All U.S. airlines they overbook on purpose.
Yep.
Wait, what? So what do you mean? I bought a flight and I can't get on?
So they
You
overbook.
might be, listen, you
Because-
might be unlucky and get selected.
You know
They
what?
will say,
People
like-
miss their planes and stuff, so they overbook to compensate for that,
So
and
they're
then
gonna
they'll
say
just
like,
shove you in some other plane.
so they're gonna say like, who wanna give up their seat and
Yeah.
so, and we'll give you a voucher and some other stuff. And
I
some
want a
people
fucking voucher. I want to go to where I want to go. Bro.
listen. Then everybody's quiet. Then they do their little lotto in the back, and they're like, certain people cannot get on the plane, and you might just be unlucky.
Why can't certain people get on the plane?
Well,
Because
listen,
they're
listen. It is what it is.
Exactly. You just gotta deal with it.
It is what it is.
It is
What
what
you gonna
what?
do? What are you gonna do? Fight your way to the plane?
They
You
Yeah,
overbook.
Why
They
can I
over-
not get on the plane?
Okay, they overbooked, so there's no space for you. So they'll just
There's
shove
space
you on
for
some
you.
other
You get the
plane.
next one.
Yeah, they'll shove you on another plane and give you
Okay,
like a.
Vancouver to Seattle
discount.
is doable. That's 2 hours.
Oh, but that's like a very short drive. It's like probably less than an hour or something.
That's not fucking short. I just did a 2.5 hour drive to come to the stream, and that took me that fucking nearly took me out.
No.
How the
it's
fuck
short.
am I? Okay, I have a plan. I have come up with a plan that is going to work, and we will be watching every game in Canada, in America, in everywhere.
Nah,
basically.
not Canada, bro. Canada's dead.
We are going to be watching.
You
Every
cannot
game.
watch every game.
This is what we're gonna do.
Canada's an L, bro.
I accidentally pressed hide Wayne's message. Sorry, Wayne. There's too many people. There's too many bots in the chat for some reason. YouTube after midnight. Smaller locations rather than fast. Check if you can drive between smaller locations rather than flights. Meaning, it might be cheaper to drive, like rent a car.
No, but
Rent a car.
it's everywhere's far. There's no small drives. Everywhere's like far from each other.
Okay. I think I have a plan. Me and Omo,
Holy shit, Vancouver's far.
we are going to what we'll do, Omo, is we will get a van that you
This
can
is a bad
sleep
idea,
in.
but continue.
We'll get a van that you can sleep in, and we will take turns in driving, and we'll drive around, and we can sleep in there as well.
You see, this is a bad idea. I knew he was going to come with a bad idea. First of all, LA traffic is no joke. LA's traffic is another monster on itself.
LA, we can figure it out. LA, we can park outside, a bit further away and then walk or whatever.
Whoa.
We can figure.
I don't think you understand LA traffic.
We just GTA LA.
No, you can't do that. It's not gonna be.
We'll figure LA out. We'll leave LA.
LA
We'll cross that bridge.
Suck.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
A 10-minute drive anywhere.
I think I'm going to get a van.
It's not gonna work.
But then
a 10-minute drive anywhere will take 40 minutes in LA or New York. That's how bad it is.
You know what? Greg's lived close to me. Ask him about traffic, and he's gonna tell you. Ask him about the FDR traffic. Yeah, he will tell you. And that time in LA, that's just New York by itself.
Bro, okay. I'll give you an example of how crazy like shit is here. There's like a fast food place called Chick-fil-A. There were 2-hour lines in the drive-through there.
Ronald said, "Don't believe you guys. You guys are privileged."
No. You just don't get it, bro. It's bad traffic. You're not driving anywhere, bro.
And there's 32 teams as well.
48. It's 48.
Wait, what?
They bumped it up to 48 for this one. It's gonna be like over a month, bro. I am convinced it'll be long.
Okay, I have to pick one side of America or one side of the world.
West Coast is clear.
And do that.
West Coast is clear.
Either I do the New York side or the thingy side, and I am going to do is it West side? Because
West Coast
the West
is
side,
LA.
Yeah, they have the most games because they have Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco, LA, Guadalajara, and all of them. It's basically all in one line. Does that make sense?
And West Coast is clear of East Coast. West Coast is better, bro.
East Coast is also the same thing, the line, which is Atlanta, Boston, Miami, New York, Philadelphia.
If you do Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco, who's Bay?
It's Bay Area. So it's one thing. It's one thing.
San Francisco Bay Area. That's one word.
Bay Area is like a descriptor of like the thing. It's San Francisco.
So what area is Los Angeles?
I don't know. That's what they call it. Like you can, instead of saying San Francisco, you can say Bay Area.
Okay. Let's not get bogged down with the details. Let's continue our 2026 World Cup journey. We will start off with Vancouver. Actually, this also depends where the game starts off, right? The game could start off in fucking Miami for all I don't know. But if you think, if I can make my way from Vancouver to Seattle, Seattle to San Fran to LA, LA to Monterrey. From there to Guadalajara, to Mexico City, to Houston, and end it with the final in Dallas. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, that would definitely do that.
But then I would miss out on Atlanta, Miami, Philadelphia, Toronto, New York.
You're not missing out on anything. New York maybe, but everywhere else is dead.
Miami, I'm missing out because that's where Rick Ross came from.
No, Miami's overrated.
Atlanta's got some proper rappers as well. New York, Jay-Z. Philadelphia, Meek Mill.
They have places in New York and Miami. Atlanta is
Huh?
Yeah,
getting there, but the
New York
traffic
and
is.
Miami, the only two places you're really missing.
Boston,
Toronto is
you're not
nice.
missing. I don't even know why they pick up Boston. There's nothing there.
Exactly. Why did they pick Kansas City? Who the hell is going Kansas, bro?
I think about
Seattle,
the name of the
Washington.
stadium.
What's
And it's
the
so funny. The Levy Stadium is same thing as the Glazers.
now? The issue is Seattle to San Francisco is an 11-hour drive,
I think it's a 2-hour flight, maybe.
and
That's a better
San
flight.
and what is it? Los Angeles to where is it? To
Guadalajara.
no
Monterrey.
Monterey. What?
Monterrey.
It's Terry, bro, about Monterey, bro.
No, it's Monterrey, bro. I'm telling you. It's
Terry, man. We know Terry. How long is that? That's 22 hours. Oh my goodness.
you have to fly. You have to fly. It'll be easier. Because like you don't have to go through the border and stuff.
And listen, going to the border is pain. That Toronto
Why?
match is gonna hurt me. Too
'Cause
much
there's, like,
questioning.
You have to
And
go
it's gonna
there
be
and
a
get your
long
passport
line. You
and
know,
all
I'm
that stuff.
flying. I'm flying to Toronto match. I'm not driving there. I'm flying to Toronto match. Even though it's a short hour drive for me.
Well, U.S. Canada border is kind of quick, but U.S. Mexico, I think, is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
I think we went to Canada was very quick one time.
But there was a line at the border. I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing this again.
The line is bad though. The line is bad.
That's what's making all this worse. Is just the line and the traffic.
America is actually really big, isn't it?
Yes, it's huge, bro.
Look at the size of UK, bro. That's me there. I live there. I'm here. That's Florida is bigger than UK, man. What the fuck? America's massive. Wow. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. World Cup 2026. It might have to be World Cup 30, bro. 2030.
Where is the World Cup?
Have
I
they
don't think they
decided?
picked a spot for 30 yet.
World Cup
Africa.
1930, 2030.
Yeah, it's in Africa.
Interesting.
Morocco is co-bidding for the 2030 World Cup, joint with Tunisia and Algeria,
I want to go there.
and also Spain and Portugal.
That sounds really cool.
Spain and Portugal are joining up, and 2030 FIFA World Cup. Quadrennial tournament contest host selection. Okay, African bids. Spain, Portugal, and Ukraine want to bid together.
That's what?
Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria.
So like North Africa.
Yeah.
No, there's somebody from
Egypt.
Africa. It's Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria.
Morocco,
Yeah, North Africa.
confirmed to bid. Uruguay, Argentina, Paraguay, Chile, Morocco, Spain, Portugal, Ukraine,
Facundo
Asia,
time.
South Korea want to bid, Japan want to bid, China want to bid, Australia, Indonesia want to bid.
We have to do it in that. We have to do Morocco.
Abandoned bids. Abandoned. England abandoned their bid.
I heard they were going for the Euros, like the next one. I think.
Yeah. 2024 Euros is in Germany, which is really close to me. So that's great. 2024 Euros.
No, what? Nigeria want to do 2034.
And then 2028 Euros. Euro 2028. No, it doesn't say host bidding timeline. No, they haven't. Wait, have they decided? Announcement for bidders, submission, decision, bid presentation, and announcement. September 2023. So next year, September will be announced who will bid for Euro 2028.
I think they have it already.
No, not
Submission for
2028.
preliminary.
2028.
Wait,
So
who's
that's after the confirmed bidders are England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, sorry, England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Republic of Ireland. They want to do it as a joint, basically, as a joint Euro, joint bid.
Turkey.
And Turkey want to do it. Yeah, Turkey want to do it. I want the Euro to be in Turkey. Turkey is so deserving of this.
Have the Scandinavian
Russia got rejected on March 23rd.
Good.
have the Scandinavian countries had Euros?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
I
Should
don't
do one
think
more
so.
there.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to have the Euros in Turkey. You could meet up the Glazers for a cup of tea in Florida, 100%.
Oh, Tampa. Where's Tampa?
Best time. Yeah, Ronald, thank you. By that time, I'll probably forget this because that's in 2026, but thank you. And I don't book my flights anyways. I don't book them. My partner books them for me, so she knows how to do it. Check the flight prices on incognito mode. You might as well see some price drop. I might as well ask you to do my flight booking for 2026 then.
You know what? He's right. Joe, whatever you do, just skip Spirit. You want to save yourself.
Exactly.
Skip Spirit. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, man.
And Frontier, the crackhead brother.
I'll keep that in mind. But yay, big up everyone. Let me go. We've done a 3-hour stream. Thank you everyone
Is it
for
coming
joining
home
in.
fast?
There is a better chance of the World Cup going to Al Hilal and Al Shabab than coming to England. And if the World Cup comes to England, I will be absolutely fuming. I would be so angry. You do not understand. I would be upset. I do not want England to win the World Cup.
I
Why?
can't handle Maguire winning the World Cup.
No, because Man United fans, first and foremost.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I want.
Yep.
I want. I want Manchester United to win. But England.
Arsenal fans is another one.
Yeah, I
And
can't let them be
also-
happy. No.
and
We both can be
also-
happy. We both can be happy. I don't want England to win. Nah.
And also, in all honesty, I don't think England can do it. So there's no point in me freaking saying England do not have dark arts in them. They
They don't
don't.
have the facility.
They don't have the grittiness to go and thump up a team. You know who do dark arts?
Spain.
Uruguay have it. Spain have it. Argentina have it. Italy, obviously, but they're not here. France,
Oh,
maybe even
Italy is annoying when it comes to competition
yeah,
time.
annoying teams win World Cups.
Southgate is some
Annoying.
like in-game
I
tactics
tell
as well.
knockout stages is where everything's gonna fall apart.
Done. Yeah, that's it. Knockout stages is where the big boys come through. That's where football is done. Knockout stages, football, knockout merchant, like Uruguay and all of those. You know, they will do it. But
Like-
I want underdogs to perform in this World Cup. The
And
one thing
other-
Qatar should be remembered for is that the underdogs came through and shined. That's what Qatar should be.
Also, the thing about the underdogs, like use past World Cup, they just sit back and get dominated. But now they're like, we are attacking. We are
Can you
ultra
imagine?
offensive.
Can you imagine Harry Maguire, World Cup winner, Man
They would
United
tell
fans?
us he should start over Varane. Seriously, that's what the fans.
They
That's
would
what
say-
they would say.
They would give him a stand. They would
Oh
say
yeah,
give him a
yeah.
stand at Man
I don't know.
United.
Listen, I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't need Maguire. I need Maguire winning it.
They would say.
They would say
I think-
Maguire MBE.
They would say. let's not sign Mbappe. We
Rashford
have
for,
Rashford.
Rashford for Prime Minister.
Also, another great thing about Japan, as in this, took out a right back and brought in a right wing forward. They took out a right back in Sakai and brought in a right wing forward, which is Doan,
Yeah.
and he scored the 1-1.
Yeah.
As in, they made aggressive subs.
Japan
said,
should win
"Let's
the
go
World
for it.
Cup. I need a Japan
Let's go
World
for
Cup.
it." Yeah, Japan. Like honestly, the underdog. If an underdog wins the World Cup,
Oh.
Brazil need to win the World Cup. But I want the underdog to do well. That's.
I think I will. I'm gonna say something. I guarantee whoever wins this World Cup will be a first-time winner. It'll be a
You
new
can't have
person.
Harry Kane, man.
It'll be a new.
I have.
new country.
You know, I shorted my stock in Harry Kane. I shorted my stock. I can't have Harry Kane doing up World Cup and then Marcel ringing me saying, "Told you."
Luke Shaw will
can't.
get a lifetime contract.
Oh my goodness, please. Oh, I don't even want to think of English tax needs to go down. Do you know what I mean? I think this is the time English tax needs to go down. And England, I just like I said, English fans, man, the racism that goes on within English fan base, I just can't stand it. Look at how Brazilian fans support Brazil. Just look at how Uruguayan fans support Uruguay. Look at how Japanese fans support Japan. Look at how all these look at African fans support Africa. And look at English fans, man. You miss a penalty, they call you all the names under the sun. You score, you're an NBA hero. I just
Support
I don't
Brazil
get
when
it.
they lost 7-2.
Just don't get it. Just don't get it. But anyways, big up everyone. Let me wrap up the stream. Tomorrow, big day, and I will be live tomorrow. I will be live all weekend, all everything, long stretch of lives. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. Peace, love, and guidance. Let me wrap it up, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Brazil are about to win the World Cup, man. Take care, everyone. Peace. Oh, and make sure to sign up for the membership if you're not signed up already. So thank you all. See you tomorrow.